It's game day, baby. Kickoff is only minutes away. We'll have you ready for a quick little pregame show, plus our live watch party and play-by-play analysis of the Jets-Dolphins Week 14 contest. Let's go.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to our live watch party and play-by-play analysis here on the program. Let's friggin' go. We'll have you covered throughout today's game, and let's do this right off the top rope, baby. Our number one Austrian Jets fan gifting a Boy Green Coffee Club membership. Excellent news. Our number one Austrian Jet fan membership went to B-Star5601. Welcome to the Boy Green Coffee Club. You guys can join our YouTube membership group, which is the Boy Green Coffee Club, at any point. That's directly in the YouTube description down below. We'll be opening up the phone lines here in just a little bit. So appreciate you. Thank you, Austrian. I see that we have Jacob Klein in here, saying maybe everyone needs to see that Sand and Fernando had the same game last night. Please stop praising Fernando. Well, I've got one thing to say to you, buddy, and it's hell. On the same game. One of them won the game. The other one also had some clutch plays at the end of that contest. So Jacob Klein denied. Rejected. We won't stop the Fernando train now, buddy boy. We won't stop it now. Sorry, your Julian Sand takes will have to wait till 2027, my dear friend. Prestige Shogun, Boy Green, what up, my man? Hey, what's going on? Let's freaking go. And he says, fuck no, Jacob, we're not stopping the praise for Fernando. We're absolutely not. So we'll have some of that throughout today's show, I'm sure. But it's Jets-Dolphins game day, baby. And here it is. This came out yesterday, but I wanted to give it some love because it came out late yesterday. We're doing the game day show. We had the Fernando stuff earlier. A bunch of roster transactions for the Jets ahead of this game. They signed Jordan Clark, Notre Dame Golden Domer. By the way, Notre Dame got fucked in the college football playoff, but this is an NFL show, so we'll save that for a different time. But Jordan Clark, the former Notre Dame Golden Domer, was signed to the 53-man roster. Jordan Clark is, of course, the son of Ryan Clark, ESPN NFL personality. Jordan's going to get a lot of playing time. More on that in just a second. They also signed undrafted free agent quarterback Brady Cook to the active roster. That means the Jets will be carrying three quarterbacks moving forward. So they got Tyrod Taylor. He's the starter today. Brady Cook is QB2. Justin Fields is inactive today, knee soreness. And who knows if we've perhaps seen the last of Justin Fields in a Jets uniform. So we have those two permanent transactions. Jordan Clark and Brady Cook are on the 53-man roster. That is not temporary. The next thing I'm about to say, these two players I'm about to mention, these roster transactions are temporary. The Jets elevated a couple of defensive backs, Trey Brown and Nick Needham. They will revert back to the practice squad tomorrow. But today, temporarily, they're a part of the answer in the secondary. The Jets did place two key players on injured reserve, and this likely ends both of their seasons. We'll start off with starting slot corner Jarvis Brownlee Jr. and team captain and linebacker Marcelino McCrary-Ball, who is placed on injured reserve. First off, let's pour one out for Marcelino.
Flag for taunting. I don't know what that is.
Unclear if that's how he got hurt, but nonetheless, that will be our lasting memory of Marcelino McCrary-Ball because, well, he's on IR. And for those who don't know, when you're placed on IR, you have to miss a minimum of 4 games. There's only 5 games left for the Jets. So technically, both Jarvis Brownlee and Marcelino could return for the Week 18 finale, but that is unlikely. The more likely scenario is both are out for the season. On Marcelino, this is not the first time he's been placed on IR this season. A special teamer, backup linebacker, got some action, sort of passed the biscuits there. Bigger news is Jarvis Brownlee Jr. Great trade by the Jets back in September, a trade struck with the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be our starting slot corner next year. Jarvis is great. So in the immediate, the Jets are going to have to find some answers there at slot corner. I anticipate a lot of different things. Jordan Clark is obviously going to get some action. Malachi Moore, the rookie defensive back, has played some safety. He's played some slot corner. You may have some corner rotation. You got Brandon Stevens, Azarie Thomas. Tony Adams is out for this game, so that's one less safety option on the back end of your defense, which again speaks to Trey Brown and Nick Needham being elevated for this contest. So you're going to have a lot of different rotation opportunities on the back end of that defense. So keep an eye out for a variety of things. Again, Malachi Moore dropping to slot occasionally. Jordan Clark playing both nickel and safety. You could see him play straight up corner as well. So a lot of different things are going to be happening there on the back end of the defense. So pour one out for Jarvis Brownlee. Terrible news about that for Jarvis Brownlee Jr. But people were asking for phone lines. Of course, we have the phone lines. The phone lines will open up after this quick timeout. More coming up. Hang on tight, folks. Your phone calls throughout today's broadcast.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! Bowling Green, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Bowling Green, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Bowling Green. Everyone, J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets.
There you go. That's the Hepster baby. Let me answer one question before we open up the phone lines here. I have Jacob Client saying, if Fernando lost last night, what would the takeaway be then? Well, number one, that was the win of the season for any college football team. The top billing undefeated Ohio State went down. So it's interesting to just say, hey, if he lost, if he would have not beaten Ohio State, then what would we talk about? I guess it wouldn't have the same pizzazz, but he did beat them. Also, if we're playing this game, if I'm being honest, that means if my sister had a dick, she'd be my brother. I mean, if Fernando lost last night, what would be the takeaway? I don't freaking know. He won. So why are we living in a fairy world? That I don't understand. Anywho, let's go to the phone lines. Hep joins us here on the show. What's up, Hep?
Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey, Paul.
Yes. Good morning. Yeah, afternoon, rather. Yeah.
Yeah, afternoon, right? I'm curious if we can go about this a couple of ways, a lot of ways, obviously.
Yeah.
What if we stay put and we let Ty Simpson come to us this year? Then next year we also draft a quarterback. Now we're holding two jacks, and then we can always trade one for more capital if we have to.
That's true. That's possible. I didn't love what I saw from Ty Simpson, and I was sort of nervous about the limited sample size. So we'll see if he returns back to score, comes back out. But I don't hate, like, in a perfect world, a couple of things, right? To the point of, man, don't trade up for Fernando. Let someone fall to you. I'd rather not give up picks if I don't have to.
Sure.
I'd rather, if I have 5 first-round picks, I'd rather not use 2 of them on quarterbacks if I could just use 1. But the whole point of the Quinnen and Sauce trades were to give you bullets in the gun to find your quarterback. And if it takes 2 bullets, all right. If it takes 5 bullets, all right. Whatever. As long as you find the quarterback, it's a success. If you don't, it's a failure, and a lot of people are getting fired. So I don't hate the potential strategy of swinging, and it doesn't work. All right, pick up the bat again and swing again and do it, because, again, that's what this is all about to me.
Well, I'm thinking that this first-year quarterback, he's probably going to sit the majority of the season next year.
Probably. I hope so, anyway. Yeah.
And so, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got a long way to go. We got a lot of off-season to go. But I'm looking forward to the game and your calling of it, and I'll talk to you on the rebound.
Sounds good. There he is, the Hepster, joining us here on the program. So the other thing is to go to Jacob Klein here, okay? So Jacob Klein, where is the comment here? He had something in there that he was... Yeah, okay, there you go. So Jacob Klein says, cool, Julian Sayin should be our quarterback. Okay, so you want Julian Sayin, who's going to be in 2027, by the way. That's what Jacob prefers. He says Julian Sayin and Fernando had the same game. So let me get this straight, Jacob. You say you prefer Julian Sayin. I say I prefer Mendoza. You say You shouldn't want Mendoza. You should want Sand. But you just said that they had the same game. So if they had the same game, aren't they the same guy? Then wouldn't it not matter which one's which? So you're saying, hey, man, Sand's the right guy. They have the same game. Then why is Mendoza wrong if he had the same game as Sand? The guy you are saying should be the guy. That doesn't make any sense. But I would just say this. I just want, as long as the Jets believe in the guy, that's all that matters. Maybe they don't believe in Mendoza, then they're not going to trade up for him. Maybe. But I think they, just like all of us, but we'll see. We'll save. You guys can continue the draft conversations here on the program. Feel free to do so. I'm sure that'll be prevalent. The Jets do have a couple of playoff elimination scenarios today, so let me highlight those for you. If the Jets lose to the Dolphins today, it's over. That's all she wrote. The playoffs and all that type of hope and conversation is officially over for the New York Jets.
Playoffs? Are you talking about the playoffs?
Yes, Grandpa. Now, let's just be honest. The Jets are probably not going to make the playoffs no matter what anyway. But as it pertains to this, that is a playoff elimination scenario that Jets control. They win, they're not eliminated. If they lose, they're eliminated. They also don't control their own destiny. If the Jaguars and Bills win, regardless if the Jets win or lose or not, like if the Jets win, they could still be eliminated if the Jags and Bills win. Bills host the Bengals, Jags host the Colts. If both those two teams wins, the Jets are eliminated from the playoffs anyway. So those are the playoff elimination scenarios today. Back to the phone lines. Yeah, I'll go into here on the program.
Good morning, BG. We're up here at Dilworth's. Philly Noodles is here. We're missing the brother Badshaw. Where's the Badshaw? Yeah. But, what's the temperature in New York right now? I don't know.
Let me get it. I believe it's 41 degrees.
Oh, so, I think 2 is what, 0-9 of anything under 40. So 45. We got that 1 degree.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
So at East Rutherford, I'm getting it right now on the game day broadcast, 43 degrees. So that is in bad Tua territory.
Yeah. So, but hey, it's a great game day. Enjoy the experience. We'll be here with you through the whole thing, man. That's we're just missing the Badshaw.
I know.
That's here at Dilworth. So, one of these days, BG, come down to Charlotte.
That'd be awesome.
Bring Tati and the kids. It's kid friendly here.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so they can drink just like the rest of us.
Hey, God bless America. Hey,
exactly. Yeah, but hey, let's go. Let's get a New York Jets win today.
That's what we're hoping for. Thank you, Uncle Andy. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. About to be kickoff. The Dolphins will be receiving the ball first. Our boy Austin McNamara will be back on the boot. Come on now, let's get in the right headspace, Jet fans. As you guys are heading on in on YouTube, like the video, hit subscribe. Austin McNamara with the boot. Dolphins receive it at their own 5-yard line. Here we go. 20, 25, 30. There you go. Nice special teams takedown. That's where the Dolphins will take over on offense. Tua is 7-0 against the New York Jets all time. All of these recent Jets wins that they've had over the Dolphins have not included Tua at quarterback for the Fish. But also, it is important to be noted that the Dolphins over the last 7 games are 0-7, including playoffs, when the temperature is below 45 degrees. Temperature at East Rutherford is 43 degrees. So the weather factoring in for the New York Jets. Tua under center, Devon Achane is the lone back behind him on 1st and 10 from the 30.5-yard line here. Flag some extracurricular activity on the play. Let's see what this one is. False start on the offense. All right, the raucous Jets crowd is affecting them. It'll be 1st and 15. Back them up. Nice. Excellent. Great start to the game here. Dolphins getting a little jumpy. It's going to be 1st and 15 here from the 26.5-yard line. Very nice. Actually, it looked like there was offsides, but I will take the false start, baby. Very nice. Ready. Okay. All right, here we go. 14:56 in this. Oh, well, they flipped the call. They switched it to offsides. That's disappointing. Anywho, Dolphins under center. Handoff to Devon Achane up the middle. Jets swarm. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Nice job by the Jets defense. Come on, man. You can't call false start and then switch it, you bastards. Even if that was the right call. Dolphins. How does that happen? Unbelievable. Devon Achane, by the way, has been going freaking bonkers. So he is the key for the Jets, especially after last week, letting Bijan Robinson run all over the gosh darn place. Run the football, catch the football to the backfield. He's been all over the place. 14-26 and ticking here. Second down for the Fish. 2nd and 4. Pistol set. Tua fakes the handoff, flips it back to the right. Jalen Waddle breaks free. He's at the 50, the 40. Great play there by none other than Jalen Waddle. They had a nice little fake trap up the middle and then flip it back outside in a reverse action there to Jalen Waddle. A lot of extra Brutus beefcake in the backfield for the Dolphins. And yeah, he just flipped it behind him to Jalen Waddle. Malachi Moore got eaten up by the offensive lineman, and they took it up to about the 43-yard line and change. Dolphins fresh set of downs. They are in Jets territory after some razzle-dazzle action. We'll call it the 42-yard line. Tua under center. Handoff up the middle to Devon Achane, and he breaks free. Spin move, stays on his feet, dragging multiple Jets defenders, stays on his feet, and falls down at the 2-yard line. Oh, dear God, that's an embarrassing level of defense by the New York Jets. Absolutely dog crap run defense by the Jets. Devon Achane breaking multiple tackles. Piss poor tackling effort here for the New York Jets. They just had their offensive lineman climbing to the 2nd and 3rd levels, and they just cleared out. It was Moses in the Red Sea. Spin move. Malachi Moore got juked out of it. Brandon Stevens and 3 Jets had the tackle. Devon Achane escaped back. And then the Jets, I think that was Francisco Mauigoa who got the last whack at the apple there. It's 1st and goal here for the Dolphins. 12:55 here in the first quarter. They're from their own, from the Jets 3-yard line, Pistol set. Tua fakes the handoff, goes out to the left side, and still gets the touchdown to Jalen Waddle. Wow. The Jets had a near sack on Tua. The ball pops up in the air, and the Dolphins get it. Touchdown, Jalen Waddle. Bing, boom, bam. Dolphins score immediately within the first 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Not an ideal start for this Jets defense. That was piss poor. Who was that? Juwan Briggs nearly had the sack, missed him by half a sack. Could have been a strip sack, even potentially. Jalen Waddle just ran across the field, got away from Brandon Stevens, and speed rules the day. And he just runs right by Brandon Stevens for the touchdown. Oof. Well, that's not ideal. Certainly not ideal here. And the extra point is good. Dolphins lead now 7-0 in the first quarter. They scored within 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Oh, that was about as ugly as it gets, folks. I'm not going to lie. That's about as ugly as it gets. That was absolutely awful. Jets' run defense was poor. The tackling effort was poor. And again, Jets a dollar late, or a day short at $1 late. $1 short, whatever. Well, the point is they were late. That's it. All right, Dolphins now lead 7-0 here. 7-0. Let's go into the comment section. Okay. Jacob Klein saying, great work, Steve Wilks. Yeah, Steve Wilks, I think, is gone. I think he is absolutely gone from the Jets. They're going to be replacing him. I think I've seen a lot of people on social media saying Raheem Morris could be fired from the Atlanta Falcons. He's a New Jersey guy, could be the defensive coordinator. That'd be a nice hire if they go in that direction. J-Boy, yep, embarrassing day coming. Such piss poor game plan on defense by the head coach. I don't know if you blame the head coach for that one. I'd blame Steve Wilks. That's his job. But no, I wouldn't say the game. J-Boy, you always jump to the edge saying it's like on the first drive, it's over. Like it's not over. There's plenty of time left. It's just, it was not good. Grove Pete, pathetic. I don't, terrible tackling, as Cole Young says. Yeah, you guys are speaking the truth. It looked terrible out there. Let's see. Yes, and I know a lot of you guys are synced. Either you guys can't see the game, and this is the only way you're hearing it, or number 2, we're synced off base. I'll try throughout today's broadcast and every game that I do, constantly remind you or let you know what time it is on the broadcast so you guys can try to sync up with where I'm at. I'll try to do that throughout the show. Make sure you guys like the video as you head on in here. Vegas Nick, what is everyone's take on the uniforms? They're different, and apparently they're only happening one time over the next 4 years, and then they disappear, apparently, is what a Dolphins person told me. They told me the what said it in the press release. I guess I missed that. They're fine. I wouldn't love these as the permanent uniforms, but as a one-off, they're fine. They're not. I think the New York Titans jerseys are sweet, so I love those ones. This one I don't love. I like. It's all right. It's cool. It's fine by me. I'm not gonna. Oh, you damn young people! I hate this. No, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah. All right, coming back from the television timeout here. Shout out to the 120 plus people in the room. I'm Paul Lesden Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. There was a 4-play drive for 69 yards by the Dolphins. Again, they scored in the first 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and they caused a lot of problems. All right, here we go. Jets set to receive the kickoff from the 2-yard line here. Here we go. Isaiah Williams on the return. Breaks it. Oh, what a terrific return out to the 40-yard line. Isaiah Williams, every time he gets the ball, the Jets have a chance to score a touchdown. They are the most dynamic return group the Jets have had in a long time. To have two guys who are dangerous, Kene Nguanu, Isaiah Williams, takes it out to the 40-yard line. Great return there from Isaiah Williams. This is his redemption game, remember, in Week 4 against the Dolphins that was in Miami on Monday Night Football. He looked awful. They got actually out to the 41-yard line. I formation, Tyrod Taylor under center, Breece Hall the lone back behind. Play action right off the gate. Tyrod Taylor escapes the pressure, rolls out to the right side, and throws it out of bounds. Tyrod Taylor there. There you go. I don't mind taking a shot on the first play. So they were looking deep. Looked like Adonai Mitchell was getting some deep action happening there. Nothing wrong with that. I like that. The Dolphins, I imagine, are really going to be gung-ho on trying to stop the run, make the Jets a one-dimensional football team. Now, the Jets have been a top 10 rushing offense all season long. Here we go. Isaiah Williams out there at receiver. John Mechie III out at receiver. You also have Adonai Mitchell, of course. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, 12:32 remaining here in the first quarter. 41-yard line. Tyrod Taylor hands it off to Breece Hall right up the middle, who gains 2.5. It's going to be 3rd and longish. Third and longish is where we're operating from. 12-19 and ticking here. Dolphins lead 7-0 over the New York Jets. 3rd and 7 here for the Jets. That's what they face. Clock rolling here. 12-11 and ticking here for the New York Jets. Again, 3rd and 7. Shotgun set. Tyrod Taylor with Breece Hall to his right. Jets had great field position from the Isaiah Williams return. Jets don't want to waste it. Tyrod Taylor takes a shotgun snap, throws it over to the left side. Incomplete. John Mechie III was the targeted receiver on the play. Even if he would have hauled it in, it would have been short of the sticks. I don't like it on 3rd down when the Jets throw short of the sticks. Not my favorite, but nonetheless. Jets are set to punt here. Yeah, John, you got to progress deeper than that. He just ran a curl very short of the sticks by 3 or 4 yards. I just don't understand that. Anywho, Austin McNamara, someone who may have Pro Bowl potential here for the New York Jets this season. Can't say that about a lot of guys. He's been terrific this season. Austin McNamara with the boot. Sends it deep. All right. Dolphins fake the fair catch. And nice play. Oh, that's going to be a touchback. Touchback by Arian Smith. You can't be the first one to touch a ball after the end zone. I imagine you're going to call that a touchback. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. I don't believe Arian Smith. I don't know. I think they're giving Austin McNamara the thing right now. I'm pretty sure if you touch in the end zone and don't reestablish yourself, maybe they do count it reestablishing yourself. I hope that's how they do it. I hope the refs don't change the call. But it looks like Austin McNamara did pin it inside the 5-yard line. Shout out to Arian Smith, by the way, who is healthy and active in this game. He was a healthy scratch in the last contest for the New York Jets. It looked like some sort of a discipline issue. So we'll see what happens there. There you go. We will see. But Arian Smith looks like that he responded well. J-Boy says, BG, not good that they're doing the same shit as last game. Hey, they won the last game. So there you go, baby. But big shout out to Arian Smith there, making some plays on special teams. Very nice. Again, I'm pretty sure if you touch in the end zone, then touch the ball first. That's certainly the rule on out-of-bounds plays. So it looks like for now, that's where the Dolphins will take over. It was down by Arian Smith. That'll be at the Miami 4-yard line. 52-yard punt. Nice job there by Austin McNamara. Yeah, Devon Achane, 2 rushes for 40 yards in this game, and that long one was a 39-yarder on the first offensive drive for the Dolphins. Here we go. Make sure you guys like the video, baby. Here we are. Let's rock and roll. I am Paul Leston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. Welcome to my live watch party and play-by-play analysis. If you guys are new to the stream, new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to make a chase to 10,000 subscribers. That's a goal. We'll see if we could get there at some point here in the near future. That'd be terrific. And we'll see. We'll also do daily New York Jets video shows at 7:30 a.m. every morning. And then after this watch party is over, so once the final play happens, we'll be on to react to it for a second or two. And then we're going to jump over to the post-game stream. If you go over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/boygreen25, go to the live section. There's already a post-game video waiting to be accessed. That will go live. It's projected at 4:30, but it all depends on how quickly this game goes. So we'll see. We'll see if the Jets defense can respond because the way they performed on that first drive, and not good, Bob, not good at all. Jets are a 2.5-point underdog at home. All right, the ref just said something. We'll see if what I said before the TV timeout, yep, I think that's exactly what they're going to say. And here's the terrible thing. If Arian just didn't jump on it, there's a million Jets around. And I don't think they're going to have it at the 5-yard line, which is what I said. See, yeah, I hate being right, but unfortunately I was right there. Tua fakes a handoff to Devon Achane, throws it over to the left side, wide open. Oh, dear God. And it looks like Greg Dulcich with a massive play-action play on the left side. Again, like I said, I hate being right, but again, if you touch in the end zone, then come back and don't reestablish yourself and you're the first one there. He should have just let any other jet touch that ball, which would have been fine. It wasn't going that fast into the end zone. It would have been fine. So that's disappointing. That's what I feared from that. That's why you come over here for the play-by-play. I try to know the rules pretty well, and unfortunate there. Dolphins are now at the 43-yard line. They are moving and grooving here. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins, 11 minutes and ticking here in the quarter. Oh, my God, another big gash play. Oh, yeah, there you go. Jalen Wright with a 7-yard gain. Man, this is a hot knife through butter right now on this Jets defense. They're getting slapped around out there, running the football, passing the football. This is just a poor effort so far for the New York Jets defensively. Poor effort. The Jets don't have an interception on the season, so that would be great on this drive, or this game, rather. To get that for the first time this season would be magnificent. That would be magnificent. The Dolphins have been killing it offensively the last handful of games. All right, the Dolphins are at midfield. It's 2nd and 3. Let's see. Some sort of an official stoppage here. Timeout Miami. All right, using a timeout early. That's sort of a weird decision, but hey, different strokes, different folks, I guess. All right, so they're at midfield, 2nd and 3 after the gain of 7, 10-16 remaining here in the first quarter. Tua so far is 2 for 2 for 26 yards and a touchdown. And yeah, they have a little bit of razzle-dazzle happening everywhere here for the Jets. That's the first charge timeout of the half by the Miami Dolphins here. Again, 10-16 remaining here in the first quarter. I'll try to keep you guys posted on where I'm at in the game so you guys can sync up wherever you're watching, respectively, or if this is how you're enjoying it, that's fine as well. Here we go. Jets 3-9, Dolphins 5-7. Dolphins have won 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5. Jets have won 3 of their last 5. So the Jets and Dolphins have both been playing better despite the overall records not being great. All right, here we go. Dolphins hurrying up now to line of scrimmage coming off the timeout. Here we go. Tua fakes the toss out to the left, throws it over the middle, wide open to Darren Waller. First down. Man, the Dolphins can't do no wrong on offense. They are just running through this Jets team. And this is getting nasty. Getting real nasty. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on there. It looked like not man coverage. And let's see who was there. Yeah, they're passing it off. You're seeing it on the replay of defensive backs pointing each other out. Now, this is going to happen. No Jarvis Brownlee Jr., no Tony Adams. So a lot of shifting pieces in that secondary. You're going to have some miscommunication issues, which is unfortunate. All right, play action for Tua. Fakes it to Devon Achane. Chucks it deep, wide open. Jalen Waddle. Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. The Dolphins are having their way with this Jets defense. This is bad. Guys are running, streaking wide open. And again, as I just mentioned, it's a lot of the new pieces in the secondary. They're down to starting safety with Tony Adams. Well, technically, they're down both starting safeties because Andre Cisco was out earlier this year. Tony Adams out. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. out. Of course, Sauce Gardner was traded. So you have a ragtag bunch back there. Brandon Stevens, Azaria Thomas, Jordan Clark is going to be in the mix there as well. Pistol set here for the Dolphins. 1st and 10, 8:56 and ticking here in the first quarter. Tua tosses out to the left side to Devon Achane, who breaks a tackle and then walks right into the end zone. Oh, boy. 13-0 immediately. The Dolphins are on top of the Jets. The Jets have only been blown out, truly, like twice this season. The first Buffalo Bills matchup, they blew the barn doors off the Jets. And I was at the other one, week 5 Dallas Cowboys game. The Cowboys blew the barn doors off the Jets. So they have not been blown out often. And yet, this is where this game is heading. We'll need to see if the Jets can recover. There's a Jet player down. It appears to be Tyler Barron, their rookie out of Miami. He is clutching his left leg. Hopefully he's okay. 8:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Dolphins lead 13-0. The extra point pending. They are giving some extra medical attention to, again, it appears Tyler Barron is seeking some additional medical assistance there. We'll keep an eye out for that one here on the program. We'll keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully Tyler Barron is okay, the Jets rookie. But, boy, this game is getting ugly, and this game is getting ugly very quickly. Oh, this is less than ideal, certainly, here in this contest. All right, for now, the Dolphins have a 13-0 lead. We'll see what happens here coming out of the TV timeout. Greg saying, nice defense. NY Jets fandom crap who shirt again. It looks like Jets rookie Tyler Barron, the pass rusher out of Miami. Looks like the one who's down, number 94. Barbara, Tyrod no better than Fields. Put in Brady so you have someone legit as to why you lose. Replace everybody. Yeah, I'm not there yet. It's been one drive for Tyrod Taylor, but I think Brady Cook will inevitably get in there. Yo, Holmes, why was Tyler effing Barron ever on the field in red zone defense? Fair question with their defensive end rotation. It's a fair question. But with who they have, I think that's part of the problem. They need to definitely fix their defensive end depth situation. Which, if he's ever playing that much, it's a fair point. Dean Paparella, Tyrod is better than Fields, but comparing the two is like a pissing contest. Yeah, and not a good pissing contest either. Tyrod is better than Justin, sure, but not by much. Like they're both not good, which is why we're at where we're at, quite frankly. So that's the unfortunate truth of the matter here. The unfortunate truth of the matter, indeed. All right, we're in a TV timeout as Tyler Barron gets some additional medical help. We will see what's going on there. Hopefully, Tyler is A-okay, but waiting for official medical update. We're currently in a TV timeout. Hang on tight, folks. Let's wet the whistle here. Some Mountain Dew. Why not? All right, coming back from a TV timeout. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it appeared to be 94, which is Tyler Barron. The Jets traded up in the 5th round. That was their final selection of April's draft, was Tyler Barron, who is a former Miami and Tennessee product. And long story short, he's done a whole lot of nothing this year. He's walking very gingerly off the field. Tyler Barron. It is Tyler Barron. They did confirm in the broadcast. Our rookie. Dolphins are now attempting that extra point here. Here we go. This will put the Dolphins up a full 2 touchdowns if this converts successfully. And it does. Dolphins are now up 14-0, 8:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see if the Jets can get off the canvas here, because this is far from ideal, certainly. Far from ideal. All right, now officially 14-0 here for the Dolphins. They scored. It was a 5-play, 80-yard drive, 2:56 off the clock, and they get the touchdown. Again, the big mistake there from Arian Smith. It appeared that Austin McNamara was going to have them pinned inside the 5-yard line, but Arian Smith did initially whack the ball, and that was fine, but then he touched the end zone and then was the first to touch the ball. So unfortunately, that put the Dolphins at the 20-yard line instead of the special teams advantage they would have had. Again, if any other Jet would have touched that ball, they would have been A-okay. Unfortunate. Man, this run defense, Aaron Glenn said after the Bijan Robinson explosive game that he wasn't worried about the Jets run defense, saying, basically Bijan is a good player. All right. So, wow, there's a conversation here. Looks like it's a touchback. Kane Guanu catching that return. They'll take it out to the 35-yard line, as long as they call that a normal fair catch, as it should be. And we'll see. Here we go. Jets offense set to take over. Dolphins lead 14-0. 8:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Dolphins have 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Jets has 1 drive on offense, and it went nowhere. We'll see. There is a pressure for the Jets to not let this one get out of hand at home. Here we go. Jets did get a touchback, or the ball touchback into the end zone, so it's only at the 20-yard line. Tyrod Taylor, quick flip out to Mason Taylor, the Taylor-to-Taylor connection, gain of a couple. There you go. 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the play by Mason Taylor. 8:38 and ticking here in the first quarter. Gain of 6 on the play action play by Tyrod Taylor. Jets have it started this drive at their own 20-yard line with the ball bouncing back into the end zone. Touchback. If you get a straight-up touchback where the ball gets kicked through the back of the end zone, you get the ball at the 35-yard line. If the ball skips in, it's at the 20-yard line. All right, Tyrod Taylor under center, 2nd and 4. Breece Hall, the lone back behind him. Handoff to Breece Hall, left side. Immediately met by Dolphins defenders. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 4 on this play. The Jets cannot immediately put their defense back on the field. Tanner Engstrom better have something in his bag. You have to keep the drive alive if you're the New York Jets. You absolutely cannot just go 3-0 here. That would put your defense in an absolutely awful spot. Absolutely awful spot. 7:43 and ticking, 3rd and 4 here for the Jets. They're at their 26-yard line. John Mechie motioning from left to right. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Breece Hall, the lone back behind him. Dolphins bringing extra pressure. Tyrod flips it over to... Oh, no. Bounces off Mason Taylor's hand and gets intercepted by the Miami Dolphins. Wait, a ref comes in and says incomplete. Ball touched the ground. Ball touched the ground. The Dolphins continue to celebrate, but they called it incomplete. This is awkward. Let's see. On the instant replay. So deflected up in the air. Oh, it looks like it was an interception. Looks like he caught it between his legs. Let's get another look at that. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. It is an interception for Tyrod Taylor. Boy, they're going to get I think, replay assistance on that. Or Mike McDaniel will throw the challenge flag. Oh, terrible. Man, this could just be not the Jets' day at the office. Miami is challenging the ruling on the field, so we will see. It looked like it initially didn't, but it looks like an interception to me. He has control of the ball. He wedged it between his thighs, unbelievable, and kept his hand above. The ball never touches the ground, and then he is touched at that point. Oh, golly. This is a disaster. Oh, dear Lord. Well, at least we could feel a little bit better. look, I don't think we're getting it that quickly. So Tyrod Taylor had a no-nothing drive at first, 3 and out. Okay, pass the biscuit. Second drive, he hits Mason Taylor in the hands, and Mason Taylor drops it, gets intercepted. That's not Tyrod's fault. I want to see Brady cook as much as you guys do, but I don't think we're seeing it that quickly. If he gets hurt, we see it immediately. If this continues, I think you're going to see it. But yeah, I don't think so yet. Again, 3 and out to start, and then a Mason Taylor drop ends up being a pick. I don't know, man. I don't love being down 14-0 the Dolphins with them about to score again. That's brutal. And I hate the Dolphins. I don't want to lose to the Dolphins. Disgusting. Terrible. So yeah, I guess that's the one thing to feel good about, I guess, if the Jets lose. You're like, Fernando? Better draft pick? The Jets do have a 1.9% chance of landing the number 1 overall pick, according to ESPN's analytics before this game. So it's not likely, but possible. I don't know. It's hard to envision the Jets losing out. There's 5 games left. They play New Orleans. That game's still up. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is deflating, to say the least. But it just goes to show you, right? The Jets don't have an interception this season. And then the Dolphins get some crazy off-the-thigh interception. But it just goes to show you how random, like interceptions are. There's a luck involved with interceptions. And the fact that the Jets still don't have one is pretty bizarre. And they did officially reverse the call. Dolphins 1st and 10, 7:27 remaining here in the first quarter. Dolphins immediately have the ball at the Jets' 29-yard line. Oh, boy. The Dolphins have scored both of their first 2 touchdowns in under 3 minutes. Handoff to Devon Achane on the right. Breaks a tackle and cuts it out to about the 22.5-yard line. Second down for the Dolphins, 7:16 and ticking. Let me see this pass again. Yeah, that's just a bad drop by Mason Taylor. It ends up being an interception. I just wanted to see, was it a bad pass from Tyrod or something? And no. Gain of 7 on that last run by Devon Achane. 6:56 and ticking here for the Dolphins in the first quarter. They lead 14-0, and they're about to put up more points. Tua under center. Motion from right to left. Ooh, a jet sweep action to... Is that Darren Waller's old ass? Apparently so. Jet sweep to former retired tight end Darren Waller. That's a first down for the Dolphins. Now they're just showboating. Good Lord. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Fresh set of down. 6:26 and ticking. Mike McDaniel's getting in his bag. Oh, boy. God, this is depressing. Aaron Glenn doesn't have a win in the AFC East yet. I was hoping today would be the first, but not looking great, Bob. Not looking great at all. All right, Tua. Shotgun set here. That looked like a false start. Thank you. I was about to say, that definitely looked like a false start, and it is. 5-yard penalty will back up the fish. Replay first down there. It'll be 1st and 15 for the fish. Wide receiver Malik Washington on that false start play. 6:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Back him up. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. Here we go. 6:02 and ticking here for the fish. They're up 14-0. They are now at their own 23.5-yard line. Or the Jets' 23.5-yard line, excuse me. All right. Fakes the handoff to Malik Washington and then dumps it off to Greg Dulcich. There's a defender caught with his pants down. He wasn't sure whether to cover Dulcich or run after Tua. He decided to run after Tua. Quick passed over to Dulcich. Nice gain there. It's going to be a gain of 6 by Dulcich. 2nd and 9 for the Dolphins. 5:33 and ticking here in the first quarter. AG looks pissed. Hey, I'd be pissed too, man. What the hell? Steve Wilkes' defense. They're 25th against the run, 10th against the pass, 17th overall. Eesh, gross. All right, Tua with a lot of Brutus beefcake in the backfield. 2nd and 9, 5:11 and ticking here in the first quarter. Hands off, fakes the handoff to Devon Achane, flips it back out to the right side. Guess who? Greg Dulcich, wide open. That's a first down for the Dolphins. Mike, everything just looks so easy for Miami. That's the frustrating part. Everything just looks easy. Everything is wide open. What in God's green earth did the Jets defense practice all week? This is disgusting. Again, I get it. There's communication issues, but this is just, I mean, guys are just streaking wide open here. This is awful. 1st and 10 for the Fish. The Jets have never beaten Tua, and we're not off to a great start for that draft to end, or streak to end, rather. 1st and 10 for Miami, 4:30 and ticking here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Shotgun set for Tua. Devon Achane to his right. Malik Washington, jet pass right to him, and takes it to the 2-yard line there on the jet pass. Sort of a touch pass. Touch pass forward to Malik Washington, the former Virginia product. 2nd and goal here for the Dolphins from the 3-yard line. 4:05 and ticking. Dolphins up 14-0. They are on the precipice of adding even more points to this total. Again, the Jets have only been blown out twice this season. Bills and Cowboys. Those are only 2 blowouts they've suffered this season. 2-yard line for the Dolphins. Pistol formation. Tua hands it off right up the middle. Wide open. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Jalen Wright, the former Tennessee product, punches it in the end zone. Oh, boy. Folks, this is not looking good. Oh, boy. The Jets look absolutely lifeless, and this is not good at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Either attempting the extra point here. That will make it a 21-0 lead with 3:39 remaining in the first quarter. Ugh. God. All the energy immediately getting sapped out. You hate seeing this. All right, let's see. And it's good. There you go. Officially, it's now a 21-0 lead for Miami. We'll see if the Jets can get a spark on special teams. But this is about as awful of a start as you could have possibly thought about. Disgusting. Sharon says, I told you Dolphins are mammals. M. Villette, AG destroyed the roster. Well, we'll see what happens. Nanga Iboko, I blame the uniforms. Yeah, we were undefeated in those uniforms before today. Mike Katina, Mike McCarthy, save us. Oh, boy. Mike McCarthy? If that's the hero we're looking for, I question the question. Oh, boy. That is great. Yo home saying, you just know Zach is getting blowout time sooner rather than later. That would be uncomfortable. That would be uncomfortable. Cole Young, I don't know if I could watch this shit today. This is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. You're at home and you haven't won an AFC East game. And again, vibes were relatively interesting. Oh, you'd won 3 of 5. Hey, Jets, here we go. And yikes, they're just showing zero effort whatsoever. The tackling is piss poor. The effort's piss poor offensively. First drive, 3-and-out, nothing. Second drive, deflected interception. It's just, disgusting. Yo Home says a 50 burger alert. Ugh, that would be awful. Fox Sports says we're built like this shit. Well, we're built like shit right now, you say. Let's go to some more comments here. Who-Man 4766, Sherwood is awful. Yeah, they're going to be stuck on that contract for a bit. NY Jets fandom. This is a divisional opponent. You're supposed to know like the back of your hand. WTF. And I thought, and I said this earlier this week, that this is a great test for AG, right? So we have seen some positive signs from Aaron Glenn in terms of things improving, game management situations, things of that nature. I thought this was a good test for his coaching because this is your first chance to see the same opponent again. And you can learn things, good, bad, indifferent, from the first matchup to your next matchup. And, oh, my God, not at all. Just terrible. And we've learned nothing outside of the Dolphins are about to kick our ass. That's the only thing we've learned so far. And that's incredibly disturbing, to say the least. Let's go to our buddy, Brick City Jets here. Brick?
What's going on, BG? We getting spanked out here like a redheaded stepchild, man. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Embarrassing, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. They look like they didn't come to play.
No.
And it look like HN's going to run for 200 yards. It's going to be like 45-0 by the end of the half.
Wow.
I can't deal with this, man. I can't deal with this.
I can't blame you, but big news. Brady Cook has entered the game for the Jets. What in the world? Wow. I did not have this on my bingo card. Oh, my goodness. AG has made a quarterback change. Brady Cook is in the game with 3:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Wow. 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 I'm just stunned. Exciting. Let's see what Brady Cook has, the rookie undrafted free agent quarterback. Man, to make a quarterback change this quickly to Tyrod Taylor is stunning. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the rookie could give a spark to this team right now. Brady Cook, handoff to Breece Hall to the right. Ooh, breaks a tackle. Breece Hall cuts it back and dives out to about the 44.5-yard line. That's a 9-yard gain by Breece Hall. Oh, my goodness. Brady Cook time. Oh, well, I'm seeing here's why, apparently. Tyrod Taylor hurt his groin. That's why they made a quarterback change. Okay, I didn't even see Tyrod get hurt. Okay, so a groin injury. He did not bench him due to performance. It is a injury situation. Okay, well, all right. Either way, Brady Cook is in the game. Shout out to Aditi Kinkabawala with that injury update. 2nd and 1, Brady Cook, handoff to Breece Hall, who cuts back out to the left side. Oh, boy. Breece Hall loses about half a yard there. Sometimes Breece Hall gets a little cute, does too much east-west action. Got to go north and south. All right, 3rd and 1 here for the Jets, maybe 3rd and 1.5. Let's see how the Jets operate here. Yeah, Brady Cook in a pistol formation, sort of a halfback misdirection play here. And Breece Hall, yeah, if he just would have stuck his foot, he could have had the first down. If he just stuck his foot in the ground and just went straight. He did not, of course. All right, here we go. Again, Dolphins lead 21-0. Shotgun set here for Brady Cook. 3rd and 1, 2:24 remaining here in this game. Breece Hall is the back next to Breece Hall. All right, they're going to let Brady Cook throw. He throws it over to Adonai Mitchell, and there's some misconnection there. Unable to get it there. Nearly intercepted. 4th and 1. It is Brady Cook time, the undrafted free agent out of Missouri. The Jets will punt. Watch out for a fake punt here. You could see some razzle dazzle here. I would not rule that out, especially on a 4th and 1 play down 21-0 where your defense has been unable to do anything. I would not be surprised at all if the Jets decide to go for it here. If they do, they better have a good play here. Appears to be a normal punting situation. They will not do any trickeration. All right, the Dolphins fair catch at about the 11-yard line. That is where they will take over. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We've got Skydro here. What's up, pal?
Yeah, what's going on? How's everything, BG?
Not great. Not great with how things are looking there. How are things at the game?
Yeah, I know. We're down a couple touchdowns. We're at the stadium.
Nice. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, man, we're trying to enjoy this game, but unfortunately it is what it is. But the good thing is that we got Cook in the game at least. We're going to see what it's all about.
100%. Let's see what this kid has, man.
I wish they would have went for it on 4th down there, give him an opportunity, you know?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I think that would have been nice to see what he has, and give him a 4th down conversion opportunity. Go for it, Okay, we'll check back in with you, Sky Drone. Feel free to call back in and give us updates from the stadium. That'd be great. Thank you, man. We'll check back in with you. But yes, Brady Cook is in. Again, apparently it's because of injury. Tyrod Taylor apparently hurt his groin, according to Aditi Kinkabawala, who's covering this game, which is the reason apparently they went to Brady Cook. Interesting. All right, here we go. Tua's not thrown an incompletion yet this game. 2nd and 8 for the Dolphins. That last play was a run to Devon Achane to the left. 2nd and 8 for the Dolphins. Tua, quick pass out to the right side to Jalen Waddle, out to about the 19.5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Dolphins. 3rd and 2 officially. Tua has a 6-0 record against the Jets, but 0-7 in games below 46 degrees, which is a record that is up for debate here today. It is 43 degrees here at MetLife Stadium. All right, here we go. Can the Jets defense get a stop? Boy, do they need it like nobody's business. Let's see. Tua's going under center. Nope, but just kidding. He's going out to shotgun set instead. 3rd and 2, 47 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. Tua drops back to pass, throws it over the middle. An incomplete pass. Nice job by Azaria Thomas, the rookie corner out of Florida State, making the play. 4th and 2. Nice stop by the Jets defense. Thank goodness. Stop the bleeding, for God's sakes. 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Nice. Nice breakup by Azaria Thomas, the Florida State product. Very nice. All right, let's see with Brady Cook. What do we have here? Again, I know our boy Frankie called in on the morning show and said he wanted to see 4 or 5 games of Brady Cook. And I'm like, I don't know, man. That seems a little unrealistic. But yet, right now, we're about to see 4.5 games of Brady Cook if he shows anything here. All right, ball caught by Isaiah Williams, breaks a tackle, cuts back out to the left side. Ooh, there's some green grass. The 30, the 40, the 50, the 40 cuts back through. The 30, the 20, the 10, the 5 cuts back. That's going to be a touchdown. A touchdown, Isaiah Williams. He went coast to coast. That's his second punt return of the season. Whoa, mamacita, Isaiah Williams. Wow. Oh, my goodness. The Jets have the best special teams unit in the National Football League. Holy crap. Isaiah Williams caught it at his own 22-yard line, broke a tackle, cut back out for the left, broke another tackle, cut off to the left side of your left side of the field or right side of your screen, juked out the punter, and walked it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown for the Jets. Wow, wow, wow. Holy freaking crap, man. Our special teams unit, a redemption for Isaiah Williams, who fumbled a kickoff against the Dolphins in the first matchup. Can we get a spark on offense, I said, or special teams? And we did. 21-7. Holy crap, folks. That was nice. 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Oh, Isaiah Williams. Wow. Oh, that was freaking awesome. Wow, that was so awesome. Chris Banjo, have a day, sir. Exactly what the doctor ordered. We'll see if the defense can immediately feed off of that energy, baby. Let's freaking go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Punt return to the house. Punt return to the hizzy. Unfreaking believable. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go.
Who want to fly with them?
Great job by Chris Banjo and company. Touchdown to the hizzy, Isaiah Williams. Wow, 78 yards to the house for Isaiah Williams. 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That is the second punt return touchdown of the season for Isaiah Williams. We have the best special teams unit in football. Best place kicker, best punter, best gunners, best return men. Canadian Guano has a return touchdown this season. Isaiah Williams with 2. We have 3 return touchdowns on the season, man. Our special teams is elite. All right, Dolphins collected at their own 8-yard line. The Jets tackle the Dolphin at about the 33-yard line. That's where the Dolphins will take over with 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wow, wow, wow. Banjo-Kazooie. I love the 64 reference there. Nice job, Jacob. Very nice. Isaiah friggin' Williams, man. Yeah. Fox Sports Talk saying, love Banjo's energy. He's great, man. He's great. Former player and everything. Sharon says that's why they call it special teams. I see. Let's go. Banjo-Kazooie. Very nice. Touchdown. An elite unit. An absolutely elite unit. Yeah, let's see how the defense responds. Let's get that first pick. That'd be great. Tua under center. Fakes the handoff to Devon Achane. Throws it back to the left side. Ooh, incomplete. Threw it over to Jalen Waddle. The ref was late, but incomplete is the call. 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Flips it back out to the left side, and Jalen Waddle unable to bring it in. That's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Fish. Man, if we could get another quick 3 and out, Jets get right back out there. All of a sudden, maybe Brady Cook. Let Brady cook. Unbelievable. Maybe. Get some special action here. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Tua, shotgun set. Devon Achane to his left. Hands it off. Getting some initial pressure. Throws it back to Devon Achane. Oh, boy. And absolutely gets rocked, but he gets a first down. We're going to take it to the second quarter, folks. Dolphins lead. Excuse me here. Whoop. Dolphins lead 21-7. But we're heading into quarter number 2. Quarter number 2, Dolphins have the ball. They just got a fresh set of downs on that scramble play by Tua and then flipped it over to Devon Achane. There you go. Let's update our big board here as we head into the second quarter. 21-7 lead for the Dolphins. Our special teams is friggin' elite. Absolutely elite. Great job by Isaiah Williams there. Getting his redemption too, no less. Ricard Trey. Everyone excited to see Cook's confidence and career destroyed by feeding him to a horrific situation. I don't know if I'd call this a horrific situation. The offensive line, I think, is terrific. Breece Hall is a terrific player. And I think Adonai Mitchell and John Mechie are interesting players. Now, I don't think this is the greatest wide receiver unit of all time. Garrett Wilson can't come back until the earliest next week, but I don't think this is a horrific situation. And to be honest, when you're an undrafted free agent, you don't get perfect situations. If the team was perfect, he wouldn't be getting on the field. So I think that's just the truth. You know, if it was a perfect situation, oh man, this is a Super Bowl roster, then Brady Cook wouldn't be on the field. He wouldn't be on the field. He wouldn't be in this situation. So he just has to take advantage of the situation as is. He's got a good offensive line. He's got a talented running back behind him. He's got some interesting receivers. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. Dean Paparello, how is Membu looking right now? Well, let's go back to the analytics here. Let's see. Let me go. No one's given up a sack yet, so that's good. But in fairness, very limited opportunities. The Jets have only attempted 5 passes so far in this game. 2, on the other hand, has attempted 11. No pressure. That's the other thing that's been a tough watch for the Jets this year is the inconsistency from a pressure perspective. Jermaine Johnson, where is he? Will McDonald, where is he? Just consistent pressure hasn't been there. Now, in fairness, Jawan Briggs nearly shoulda, coulda, woulda had a sack and maybe even a strip sack in the red zone, but he was just a half a second late to Tua, who ended up throwing the touchdown pass to Jalen Waddle. Austrian says our pass rush is snoozing. Yeah, and they've been snoozing for a large part of the season. Ricard Trey says, I just mean this game is ugly. Praying for Cook, he could turn it around. No, yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with, the fact that it's ugly, I think, sets up for a dramatic thing for Brady. If he plays well, he can earn some street cred. Let's go back to the phone lines. We got Hep.
Hey, Paul. Mrs. Hep says that she thinks that the whole energy changed when Cook got into the game.
Sure, yeah, 100%.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, you're right, Mrs. Hep. Of course, you're never wrong, and I'm sure Hep has maybe said that once or twice. But I think the energy has changed, and let's hope that it keeps changing. Let's go.
Let's see. Anyway, he's showing some poise. Anyway, he doesn't look like he's afraid.
No, and let's see. Let's hopefully they give him some chances to throw the ball. That's what I'm hoping for.
Let's just keep it close enough that we don't have to see Zach Wilson's face in the game.
Yeah, that would be devastating. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that at all. We'll check back in with you, Hep, and Mrs. Hep for that matter. I'm not ready for that. Your therapist's like, you ready for the next step? No, I'm not. I'm not. 2nd and 9, by the way, for the Dolphins. 14-28 and ticking here in the second quarter. Dolphins lead 21-7 over the Jets. Jets get the Isaiah Williams 78-yard punt return touchdown. All right, Tua in a pistol set here. Some extra motion happening in the backfield. Tua flips it over the middle and nearly intercepted. The Jets almost had their first pick of the season, man. Tua flipped it over the middle and the ball bounced up in the air. Malachi Moore was the closest to it. Let me see this again. Yeah, it gets tipped by Jamin Sherwood. And oh my God, it should have been intercepted. It went right in Malachi Moore's hands. Oh my God. Oh, are we ever going to get a pick? It's just unbelievable. They're showing it on the screen. The Jets have 0 interceptions this season. There have been 268 interceptions in the National Football League this year. The Jets have 0 of them. That's an unbelievable statistic. Anywho, Dolphins face a 3rd and 9 here. 3rd and long from their 47-yard line. Jets bringing some extra heat. And incomplete. Nice job by the Jets defense. Isaiah Oliver with the pass breakup. 4th and 9. The Dolphins will punt. Let's give a big shout out to Mrs. Hep. I think there is an energy shift. Brady Cook comes in. It's his first opportunity. He talked about getting that opportunity. And the rest of the team's like, hey, man, let's give our kid a shot. So, yeah, sometimes that's all it takes is getting a little spark and maybe something can happen. Great pass breakup by Isaiah Oliver, by the way. Great pass breakup. 4th and 9 for the Dolphins. 14:09 remaining here in the second quarter. Let's see. Dolphins punt it. Here we go. Let's see. Isaiah Williams. Fair catches it at about the 13-yard line. Didn't have an opportunity to return that one. That's all right. 1st and 10 for Brady Cook, undrafted free agent, filling in for Tyrod Taylor again. Not for a performance reason, apparently. It's an injury. Tyrod Taylor hurt his groin, and that's according to Aditi Kinkabawala. So he's out. Brady Cook in. Justin Fields is inactive, so they have no other quarterback on their roster. So it's Brady, unless Tyrod heals up, it's Brady Cook the rest of the way. And moving forward, Brady Cook was signed to the 53-man roster. Okay, so the Jets are going to carry 3 quarterbacks moving forward. They're going to carry 3 quarterbacks moving forward, which is fascinating. All right, let's get back into the comments section here. Phone lines are also open. That's youtube.com/boygreen25. Oh, Prestige Shogun saying Daniel Jones has an Achilles injury. Oh, that's awful. I hope he's okay. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, Sharon says he should have caught it. That would have been nice. Frankie saying no. It doesn't look like we will ever have that interception. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, unfortunately so. Cole Young, why can't we get a pick? I fall down to the ground and ask the gods that every day. Why? And eventually it's going to happen, but that's just unbelievable. Frankie said the first quarter stats are ugly. Very much so, as a matter of fact. Yeah, the Jets have 6 passing yards so far in this game. Brees Hall has 12 rushing yards. The leader is 1 catch for 6 yards. That is Mason Taylor, who has all 6 of those yards. Yeah, the offensive numbers are non-existent for the Jets. Non-existent whatsoever. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah. Jets for real. Who would they go to if Cook gets hurt? Now, sometimes this question gets asked in press conferences, like, who's the emergency guy? Stone Smart used to play quarterback. He is active. So him, Brees Hall threw a pass this season. So maybe they do some wildcat direct snaps to Brees Hall. I'm trying to think of who else. There might be another receiver I'm not remembering that has a quarterback history. But, yeah, I would assume it's Stone Smart. Yeah, I assume it's Stone Smart. Frankie says, read the Dolphin stats. Yeah, 2 has 103 passing yards, 1 touchdown. Devon Achane already has 63 yards rushing. Jaylen Waddle has a 21-yard rush. Greg Dulcich already has 40 yards receiving. All right, Brady Cook shotgun set. Here we go. Brady Cook. I can't believe this is our reality right now. Hands off to Brees Hall. Up the middle. Spin move. Nice play. Gets about a gain of 6 on the play. Again, Dolphins lead 21-7. Brady Cook is in the game. That is a gain of 6 officially for Brees Hall. 2nd and 4. 13:48 and ticking here in the game. Oh, yeah, they're showing that. Yeah, Daniel Jones Achilles. Oh, that's so awful. Yeah, he is just livid. Oh, that's awful news for the Colts. Damn, man. Yeah, they just showed it. He's out for the game. That's terrible news. More on that later, I'm sure. A pistol set Brady Cook here, 2nd and 4. And he takes it. And then hands it off to Brees Hall up the middle. Dives forward. I think he has enough for a first down. We'll see what they say. I'll say this real quick on Brady as we're going between plays here. Brady Cook has been with this team, this Jets team, since May. So this is a guy that should know the playbook intimately well. Now, what he doesn't have is reps, obviously, with the starting offense. That has not happened. But Brady Cook does have experience with this offense in terms of the playbook. 3rd and 1 for the Jets. Brees did not do enough to get that first down. They need this first down here. They need to keep the ball alive. So let's see what happens. Brady Cook under center here. Interesting formation. Not sure if we're going to get any tush-push action here. A lot of Dolphins around the line of scrimmage. Play clock running down. Oh, Brady Cook. Oh, that's unfortunate. Brady Cook lost the snap, had to fall on it. 4th down. The Jets will punt. This is just inexperience with the first-team offense. Josh Myers tried to give him the snap. Let's see who it was on. Yeah, Brady Cook just lost it. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least he was able to jump on it. But, yeah, Brady Cook lost the snap. It looked like the snap hit him right in the hand. So That's unfortunate. Now the Jets are going to have to punt. 4th and 4, loss of 3 on the play after the mishandled snap. 12 minutes and ticking here in the second quarter. Jets are down 2 touchdowns. Terrible. Austin McNamara with the boot. Oh, this is a long punt. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Got it at the 26-yard line, but he has some return opportunities here. Malik Washington takes it out to past the 40-yard line. That's where the Dolphins will take over. Brady Cook shaking his head on the sideline, not pleased with how that just transpired. Get your head in the game, Rook. Hope your defense can help you out with the pick or something. We'll see. NY Jets fandom, no reps for Cooks. Yeah, that's what I want to say. We don't need to, this is Brady Cook's first opportunity ever in the National Football League. Let's factor that in. Number 2, he has no reps with Josh Myers. Not trying to make excuses for the young man, just the facts. Like, he has not got a lot of reps. So hopefully he can, find himself in the middle of this game, go, okay, I need to buckle my bleep and chin strap here, and let's go. It's the National Football League, but let's go. Yeah, the Dolphin stats, again, are absolutely awful. That's terrible news for Daniel Jones, by the way, real quick. That's just awful. You feel for Daniel. I know that it directly benefits the Jets for his Achilles to not be intact, but I don't think like that. I'm a human being, man. I don't, I don't play in those, yes, Daniel Jones blood his Achilles. No, I don't feel that way at all. Does it benefit the Jets? Yes, but I feel more for Daniel Jones, man. He was killing it in Indianapolis. Indiana Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Sauce Gardner's over there. Man, I was rooting like crazy for the Colts. If they lost, it benefited us. So that's awful news, and it looks like if that is what it appears to be, and they have called it an Achilles, he's out for the game immediately. That's normally not a very good sign. He slammed his helmet on the turf there in Jacksonville, and that's normally a year injury. To be injured this far out in December, not only is he out for the rest of this season, but he would be out for all of next season, and that's disgusting news. And he's a free agent to be, so massive. That could massively affect his contract situation. Now let's get to some of your comments here on the program. Ricard Trey saying Colts fans had so much to be excited about. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him too. That's awful, man. That's absolutely awful. Yo Holmes bringing up a quote from AG. I want this team to be something fans can be proud of, but I never said right now. Yeah, that was one of the stupidest quotes AG has ever said. Back to the phone lines. You got Brick City Jets here. What's up, Brick?
Yeah, my brother got on my case because I didn't mention the fact that we're going to win this game with Brady Cook if they let Brady Cook throw the ball. So let's ride behind them, man. I mean, we can't run the ball all day. I got to understand we got to establish the run. We got to let this kid throw the ball. What we got to lose? He playing with house money. What we got to lose?
100%.
And I just want to shout out my brother real quick. Oh, my bad, BG. I just want to shout out my brother, Hakeem Ali. I just want to shout out my brother real quick.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Brick City. Shout out to your brother, Hakeem. Terrific. By the way, nice play there by the Jets. Loss of 2 on the play by the Dolphins. 21-7 lead, but there is a Jet injury, and oh boy, it does not look good. I can't see the injured player. He is surrounded by 6 or 7 medical staff members. AG's coming over. Oh boy, this can't be good. Oh boy, another injury. Let's see. I'm trying to count the guys on defense to see who this is. I don't want to misrepresent. It appeared to be Azaria Thomas, but hopefully it's whoever it is. Golly, that's terrible. Let me see if I have any of that information. Yes, it was Azaria Thomas. I'm being confirmed by the Jets. God, I did not see how he got hurt, but Azaria Thomas is down. That's terrible news. Hopefully Azaria Thomas is okay. You just hate seeing injuries, man. I never want to see injuries. That's awful. Absolutely awful. So hopefully Azaria Thomas is all right. We have over 200 people watching this live watch party and play-by-play. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in, and 100 of those 200 are coming up on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for taking some time to tune in here on a Sunday. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video. We have over 100 people in the room, but only 38 likes. The free way to contribute to this program is by liking the video. Make sure you guys do that on YouTube for those joining us here on the show. And I see we just surged over 8.19 thousand subscribers. So thank you so much to everyone that has joined the subscription list during this live broadcast. Thank you very much. We're up to 8,192. Thank you to the new subscribers here on the channel, baby. Nice. That means our goal of 10,000 is only 1,800 away. That's great, man. So chip. Please spread the word. That's youtube.com/boygreen25. We do these live watch parties and play-by-play analysis. Plus, we do a daily Jets video show at 7:30 a.m. every single morning. So thanks to all the new peeps that just joined us here on the program. Thank you. Let's see. Barbara saying, how did he get no reps at practice? It was Tyrod and Brady all week. Yeah, for those who don't know, in the NFL, even backups don't get a lot of reps. It's really sparingly. It's like if Tyrod ran like 7 plays in a row and he needs a quick water break, Brady gets in for a play or two. So, yeah, even backup quarterbacks don't get any reps. Most of the reps go to the starter. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, unless Brady is the straight-up starter, and that could happen if this groin injury is serious for Tyrod, then Brady doesn't get a lot of reps. So that's the unfortunate reality of the NFL, and hopefully they change something in the future which allows players like Brady to get more reps. Azaria Thomas was able to walk off the field, although he's holding his left arm up. He's going to the medical tent. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's hard to see what happened there on the replay, but nonetheless, all right, it's 2nd and 12 here for the Dolphins. Handoff to the left side to Jalen Wright. Okay, it was 2nd and 12. It's going to be 3rd down. Not sure where they're going to mark him out, but they're just showing all the injuries the Jets have been dealing with here. Yeah, which is a lot. Jarvis Brownlee to IR, Marceline McCurry Ball to IR, Tyrod Taylor groin, Tony Adams groin, Jasir Taylor healthy scratch. A lot of hoopla going on there. That means Quantez Stigger's now getting some reps at corner. Shout out to Quantez. I've been excited for him to get some opportunities. 3rd and 6 now. Gain is 6 on the play by Jalen Wright. Shotgun set here for Tua. 3rd and 6, 10:41 and ticking here in the second quarter. He takes it and immediately gets sacked. Nice job by the Jets defense. Quincy Williams involved. 4th down. Great job by the Jets defense. Finally bringing some extra heat, and that cashes in. Let's see who else was involved here on this. Jets brought some extra heat up the A-gap. Very nice job by Quincy Williams, screaming up the A-gap. Yeah, Quincy Williams had him, and Michael Clemens had him as well. I think that's going to be a half sack each for how that ended up rolling up. So shout out to Michael Clemens and Quincy Williams, half sack apiece. All right, 4th down. Dolphins are set to punt. 10:04 and ticking here in the second quarter. They lead 21-7. Let's see if Isaiah Williams can make some magic happen. Here we go. Isaiah Williams, fair catches it at the 20-yard line. That's where the Jets offense will take over with Brady Cook, excuse me. Here we go. Get a little bit more drink here real quick before this drive. There we go. Nice. One second, folks. Let's play a quick little timeout here. I'll be right back in just one moment here.
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Talking just football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season.
Sorry about that, folks. Just missed that last play. Brady Cook got pressured and strip sacked with the ball popping free. Shout out to Breece Hall, who jumped on the ball. but a Miami Dolphins defender dove into the legs of Breece Hall. So hopefully he's all right. A loss of 4 on that play. 2nd and 14, 9:38 and ticking. The refs are conferring to see what the hell just happened there. But yeah, Brady Cook got strip sacked on that play. Ball popped free. Breece Hall thankfully jumped on top of it, or that would have been a turnover for the Jets. All right, 2nd and 14, 9:21 and ticking here in the second quarter. Shotgun set for Brady Cook. Isaiah Williams out on the right side. Brady Cook. Halfback draw to Breece Hall. Right up the middle. Nice chunk play on 2nd and 14. Great call by Tanner Engstrand, making it 3rd and manageable. Going to be about 3rd and 2. Shout out there. Nice. You just got to sort of work your youngster into the game here and Brady Cook. Sort of get his feet wet, get him more comfortable. 3rd and 4, apparently. I guess his knee went down a little sooner than I thought. We'll call it 3rd and 4. But get Brady Cook into the game here. This is a big spot for an undrafted free agent. Just be shoved into the lineup. Let's see how he responds. 3rd and 4 here. Empty set here for Brady Cook. Maybe a quick screen out to Breece Hall on the right side would make a lot of sense. There's some adjustments. Breece Hall moving from right to left. Trip set on the right. 3rd and 4 here to Brady Cook. That looked like offside, so a free play. Unabated to the quarterback. That should be a 5-yard penalty and a first down for the New York Jets. Let's see. Did he get him to jump? No, they're going to call it a false start. What the? That looked like a clear offsides. All right. Well, just get fucked by the refs. Snap infraction is what they're going to call it. That's unfortunate. All right. That appeared to be a first down. Now instead 3rd and 8. A tougher situation. I imagine Dolphins are going to bring some extra pressure here. So let's see how the Jets respond. Do they play it safe or have something in the bag here? Don't rule out a screen play would make a lot of sense here. Brady Cook shotgun set has Breece Hall to his left. Mason Taylor up top. Brady Cook drops back, flips it out to his right side. Nice play by Mason, but short of the sticks. Again, stop running route short of the sticks, guys. Unbelievable. Tanner, what are we doing here, guys? See where the hell, what is going on? It just doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand that. Yeah, okay. I was like, are the Jets going for this? Okay, they're not. They're punting. 4th and 3, 7:40 and ticking. I just hate when you run route short of the sticks, whether that's on the players not running it deep enough or the play calling of not calling it past the sticks. That makes no sense whatsoever. Anywho, 4th and 3 here for the Jets, down 21-7. Here we go. Austin McNamara punts it deep. Okay, another wonderful punt. He fakes it. Oh, very nice. And Arian unable to keep it in the field of play on the gunner. Yeah, he was right there, and it's good to utilize his speed in that way, but unfortunately was not able to keep the ball in the field of play. Would have been another Austin McNamara keeping it inside the 5-yard line. Austin McNamara is playing spectacular this season. Big salute, as they're showing on the screen, to the Walter Payton Man of the Year club nominee for the Jets, which is Quincy Williams, the linebacker, Quincy Williams. The winner of this award will be announced during the NFL Honors, which is right before the Super Bowl of who ends up representing. So salute to Quincy Williams. Also Bradley Chubb of the Miami Dolphins side for what they do for their communities. And a new thing, relatively new over the last 7-8 years or so, whoever wins Walter Payton Man of the Year gets that Walter Payton Man of the Year logo on their jersey forever. Tua under center, 7:10 remaining here in the second quarter. I formation, halfback toss out to the right to Devon Achane. He breaks a tackle, and he's off to the races. The 40, and gets taken down. Shoelace tackle at the 45-yard line. Devon Achane comes up a little bit gimpy after that tackle, immediately goes to the sideline for some assistance, some additional medical assistance, excuse me. Here you go. Halfback toss out to the right, Devon Achane. Cuts it right up. The Red Sea's part here. And it was Isaiah Oliver who got him on the ankle tackle and just got him out of bounds. Yeah, Devon Achane came down hard on his leg. We'll see if he's all right. He's speaking with multiple medical people now on the injury. He's pointing to his ribs. He might have just had his wind knocked out. Dolphins are at the 49-yard line, still in their own territory. Halfback toss out to the right side. And the Jets swarm. Nice job. They push him out of bounds there. There's a penalty on the play. Could be a holding call on the receivers on the perimeter blocking on that run play. 6:16 remaining here in the second quarter. Again, Dolphins lead 21-7. Yeah, there was a flag thrown. Again, I would assume it's holding on the perimeter blocking on the receivers. Low block on the defense. What? What the hell? Clipping on the defense? I'm not sure how that's on the defense. Let me get another look at this. What happened here? Oh, what a terrible call. Oh, my God, what a terrible call. I have no idea where that came from. That's awful. They showed the replay. Quantez and the Dolphin both met. I don't understand that at all. That's a terrible 15-yard penalty they just threw on the Jets. Now 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at a negative play, and that's terrible. If I'm AG, I'm just screaming about that one. That one is a terrible call. All right, 6:16. Now the Dolphins are in Jets territory. I mean, come on with the terrible officiating. Are they going to take that off? Nope, I guess not. All right, Dolphins have the ball now at the 36-yard line. They're in Jets territory. I don't understand that terrible officiating decision there. Some shifting. Running back now behind Tua. Tighter formation, 1st and 10. Tua takes it, hands off to the right side. There is Jalen Wright, who gets a gain of about 8 on the play. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Dolphins are driving. Azaria Thomas, thank the Lord above, just returned to the lineup for the New York Jets. Shout out to Azaria, who was injured earlier. Looked a little bit scary, but Azaria is back out there. The third round draft choice of the New York Jets back in April's draft. These are some important games that he's going to be playing through the final 5 games for an evaluation mode heading into the 2026 season. All right, Dolphins, pistol formation. Jalen Wright, the lone back behind Tua, 2nd and 3. Takes it, hands off to the left side, breaks a tackle, and then dives forward. The Jets don't finish the tackle. That's a first down for the Dolphins. Man, the Jets just got to swarm around the football. Devon Achane's going into the medical tent. He is walking around very gingerly. Yeah, Devon Achane's not looking good. Yeah, the only guy who could stop Devon Achane apparently is Devon Achane. Hopefully he's okay from a health perspective. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Jets' tackling has just been awful in this game. Their tackling, their effort, their hustle. So, like, when you have someone wrapped up, the other guys aren't swarming to the ball. Right now, Jalen Wright getting a lot of opportunities here in the Dolphins' backfield. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Fresh set of downs are at the 26-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Jalen Wright again, and he is just running through this Jets defense. I'm going to give him about a gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins. 4:30 and ticking. Tick, 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 tick. They're just milking these clock titties here. And 4:23 and ticking here. They're going to call that a gain of 3 officially. Dolphins up 21-7, but they are well within field goal range, and I'm sure they have their eyes set even higher than that. Dolphins are at the 22-yard line in Jets territory here. They have 239 yards of offense. The Jets have 40 yards of offense, and the Jets have not had a first down yet in this game. Ugly numbers offensively. More on that later. Greg Dulcich motions left to left. Handoff up the middle, and he gets immediately destroyed. Nice job by the Jets defense finally showing up for once. Jalen Wright gets eaten up. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Fish. 3rd and 6 for the Fish. Nice play there by the Jets defense. 3:44 and ticking here in the second quarter. Dolphins lead 21-7. Jets are trying to hold the Dolphins to a field goal attempt. And then they'll get the ball back with Brady Cook and see what they can do with it. Jets, the fans that are there at the stadium are trying to make some noise on 3rd down, trying to rally the group. Steve Wilkes hugging his play sheet. Hopefully he's got a good call here. 22-yard line, 3rd and 6, shotgun set. That's a false start on the Dolphins, and there is the penalty. It looked like Patrick Paul on that right side. And it is. False start, 5-yard penalty. Back him up. It's going to be 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for this Jets defense. They're going to call that actually on Austin Jackson, not Patrick Paul. So 5-yard penalty, false start. 3:19 remaining here in the second quarter. Let's see. Can the Jets capitalize on 3rd and long? Should be a great chance to get them off the field or a pick. I mean, we haven't had one of those yet. The interception would be nice. Not just this game, but this season. This season. No picks yet for the Jets. Get one here. Pick 6 would be cool. That'd be great. I'd lose my marbles. I'd lose my bananas, man. All right, 3rd and 11. Clock rolling here. 3:06, 3:05. The Dolphins are at the 26-yard line. Here we go. Quick screen out to the left side. Greg Dulcich breaks multiple tackles, and he stays on his feet. The Dolphins are moving and grooving, and there is a late penalty. Gets tackled down to the 2-yard line. It's likely going to be some sort of a penalty on the Miami on that play. But let's get a look at this. Unbelievable. Greg Dulcich? Greg Dulcich? Who the hell is Greg? I mean, I literally know who Greg Dulcich is, but he should be breaking 30 tackles. Jets, get your tackling together. Is there enough time for a tackling seminar at halftime? Jesus. There are 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, low block again against the Jets. I have not seen this called often, and now it's been called twice. Illegal hands to the face, block in the back. They offset, replay the down. What in the world? I want to see this. They're going to call it a block in the back, on Jayla Waddle. What are these low blocks? Is that Qantas stickers again? Like, who else is doing this? That is bizarre. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 again. Works out for the Jets. Who is doing this? Let me see. I don't. Now, I'm trying to see where the penalty is on the Jets on the replay. Wow, I just don't see where they're calling these penalties. I just don't on the Jets anyway. I don't understand. I just saw the Dolphins version. All right, 3rd and 11. The clock continues to tick, so they're getting the benefit of these penalty clocks, which are juicing the clock. 3rd and 11. The ball's at the 26-yard line. Dolphins have it. Handoff up the middle to Jalen Wright, and the Jets get the stop. Very nice. The Jets, I would imagine, would call a timeout here. They won't. All right, they'll let it go to the 2-minute warning. Devon Achane is walking very gingerly to the locker room, officially questionable for this contest. We'll see. Dolphins will have a field goal opportunity here. 4th and 10. Dolphins lead. Oh, wow. Wow, that's weird that the Jets wouldn't call timeout, but alrighty. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Dolphins lining up for the field goal. Riley Patterson, former Jets kicker. He's been 21-23 this season. Great to see Riley still in the league. Dolphins line up for the kick, but I mentioned they'll wait to the 2-minute warning. They do. There you have it. All right. What a wild game this has been, folks. What a wild game this has been indeed. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Shout out to Jared B. All right, I'm catching back up on some of your guys' activity here in the chat. A gifted membership, baby. Nice. Raffle tickets to our contest here on the channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let me see. That membership went to Dean Paparella, who's in our chat. Shout out to Dean. Again, you get a 1-month free trial of the Boy Green Coffee Club, and then you'll have a chance to hit that re-sign button on January 7th. Hope you do. All right. Okay. Right. Our guy J-Boy here. Let's go to a member super chat shout out here on the program. Let's hear from my daughters, Rylena. Wow. Member for 11 months here on the channel. Salute to you, J-Boy. AG better wake them up at halftime. Yeah. Let's see if AG can say the right things to get this group motivated. Again, they've always fought. They've always stayed in games. Again, sans 2 blowouts. I was at one of them. There was Jets-Cowboys. The other one was Jets-Bills. So they have not been blown out often. So let's see if he can sort of rally this group. Let's see if he can. But good shout out there. We'll see if AG can do that. 2-minute warning. Again, the Dolphins will line up for a field goal here. And we will see. Okay, let's see here. Again, Jared B. 2 raffle tickets. Let's update the banner real quick while we're on a TV timeout. Okay. Tied up there with Truman Dumel and company. Very nice. Appreciate that here on the program. Excellent. Yes, there we go. Jared B. Way to get involved, baby. For those who are new to the channel, we have 200 plus people in the room. Appreciate you guys. For those who are tuning in on the channel, we do giveaways every single month on my channel. Every single month. And the giveaway for this month is a Nick Mangold tribute for one of the greatest Jets of all time. We love Nick Mangold. And it is this shirt, this beautiful tribute shirt with those proceeds going to the National Kidney Foundation. Shout out to the Jets for putting this together. A true Jet 74, and then that Nick Mangold emoji cartoonized version of his face, beard, hair, aviators, backwards hat. We are giving that away on January 1st. To be eligible for that giveaway, all you have to do is spend $3 on the channel. So again, salute to Nick Mangold, one of the greatest Jets of all time. All right, Riley Patterson lining up for the field goal here for the Dolphins. This would put them up 24-7 if he converts. And right down the pike, it is now 24-7 for the Dolphins. 24-7 lead. The Jets will have an opportunity here with all three of their timeouts to put some points on the board. A field goal would bring this back to a 2-score game. So if I'm the Jets, I'd be aiming for at least a field goal here. But if you could get even more than that, obviously that would be pretty swell from that perspective. So we'll see. All right, a crazy game going on between Cleveland and Tennessee. Interesting. Okay, here we go. All right, let's update the banner here. Again, it is now 24-7 lead for the Fish. There's 1:56 remaining here in the first half. Can Brady cook? I mean, that's what we're asking here. He's got his full complement of timeouts, 1:56 remaining here in the first half, so plenty of time here. Again, if you're the Jets, you want at least a field goal opportunity, make it a 2-score game, and the Jets do get the ball in the second half. I mean, obviously, a touchdown would be spectacular. So either way. Or maybe don't even give the chance to Brady Cook. It's just elite special teams again. We'll see if the Jets can make some more magic here with either Kene Nwanu or Isaiah Williams. Here we go. Riley Patterson on the boot. Sending it deep. Let's see. And they're staying in the end zone there. That was Isaiah Williams on the catch. They're going to take it out to the 35-yard line. Excellent field position for undrafted free agent Brady Cook. Excellent field position to start off this drive, and we'll see if he can take advantage of it. Excuse me. Here we go. Brady Cook, the undrafted free agent out of Missouri. This is the first NFL action of his NFL career. The Jets have been outscored 66 in final 2 minutes of the first half. That's disgusting. Thank you for that stat, NFL on CBS. Thank you kindly. But yes, this is Brady Cook's first NFL action of his career in this game that's happening right now. Shotgun set for Brady Cook, 24-7 lead for the Dolphins, 1:56 remaining. The Jets are at their 35-yard line. Brady Cook, quick toss out to John Mechie III on the boundary, breaks a tackle and gets a first down. Very nice. It's going to be a fresh set of downs on the quick screen play out to the right. First down. Jets showing a sense of urgency here. Move and groove. Very nice job there by John Mechie III. Brady Cook, shotgun set. Breece Hall to his right, showing some urgency here. That is the most yards the Jets have had in a drive so far this game. Brady Cook flips it out on the right side in the general direction of John Mechie III. He did get whacked on the play. Brady seems okay. 2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Dolphins lead 24-7. 1:28 remaining here in the first half. Just under 90 seconds remaining. Jets do still have all three timeouts, so they have some optionality here on what they want to do, whether run the football, throw the football to the backfield. I'd try to get some screen game action here. Just like they sort of did with John Mechie on that right side. Again, work your young quarterback into the game. He's drinking, from a fire hydrant right now, so try to make things easier for him. All right, 4-man rush. Brady Cook throws over the middle, and a drop by Mason Taylor. Man, this has not been Mason Taylor's best outing of the season, that's for sure. He has a drop that resulted in a pick, and another just dropped there. We'll get another look at it here in a second, but 3rd and 10 now for Brady Cook and company. You got to catch the ball there, Mason. Catch the ball there, buddy. 1:25 remaining here in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Jets. Tough situation here for the young man. Dolphins still have 2 timeouts, so they could turn around and try to get some points too if the Jets mess this up here. Jets are at the 45-yard line. Here we go. Brady Cook throws it deep, but uncorks a long ball to Adonai Mitchell. And he lost the ball, but there is a flag on the play. Oh, there was Isaiah Williams, excuse me, not Adonai Mitchell. I misspoke. There's a flag on the play. 1:18 remaining. Let's see. Pass interference on the defense. Nice. It's going to be an automatic first down. Oh, there we go, baby. On Minkah Fitzpatrick, it appears. Very nice. Or maybe not on Minkah. Let's see. No, it is on Minkah. Okay, yeah, there was Isaiah Williams running deep. Yeah, he just went deep. The weird part is I don't know why Isaiah. Oh yeah, he totally threw him out. Isaiah should have caught the ball too, but Minkah was not playing the ball and started pushing him before the ball got there. Yep, that is PI, baby. All right, the Jets are in prime field position off the PI call. Very nice, huge penalty there. 1:18 remaining. The Jets are inside the red zone right now. All right, Jets, you can do whatever you want. Brady Cook handoff to Breece Hall, who bounces out to the left and loses about 3 on the play. Loses about 3. Again, Jets, you have your full timeouts. You have a minimum of a field goal here. I wouldn't just play for the field goal, but you have opportunity. So, Tanner, get in your bag, man. Let's try to see that. It's a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13, under a minute left here in the first half. Brady Cook, let's operate. Let's see what you got, young man. Let's see what's in the bag. The Jets are still in the red zone, 2nd and 13. First 5 drives of the game, the Jets had 33 yards. This drive, they have 46 yards. God bless America. Breece Hall motioning from left to right. Empty set here for Brady Cook. Flips a quick pass out in the direction of Adonai Mitchell. Incomplete. Oh, boy, what the hell happened there? Quick throw out to Adonai Mitchell. Yep, hit him right in the hands. Just a dropski by Adonai Mitchell. He's had those problems since coming over to the Jets. Hit him right in the mitts. Unfortunate. 3rd and 13 now. Again, don't do anything too risky and get a turnover. A field goal make this a 2-score game, and you get the ball in the second half. But if there's an opportunity to take it for the end zone, you take it for the bleeping end zone. Isaiah Davis is now in the game. He's to the right side of Brady Cook in shotgun formation. 37 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see, Brady. If it's there, take it. 4-man rush. Brady Cook throws it towards the end zone. Intercepted. Terrible. Russell Douglas with the interception on the right side. Oh, Brady. You can't throw a pick. Terrible. And Aaron Glenn just yelled, fuck. Yep, apt description there. Threw it in the direction of John Mechie III, who tried a out and up, and it was just intercepted by Russell Douglas. Terrible. That's the one thing you couldn't do. And he did it. Yep. Interception by Brady Cook. Oh, boy. Terrible. The Jets could have kicked a field goal, made it a 2-score game, get the ball in the second half, chip it down to 1-score game, then you're right back in this thing. Terrible throw by Brady Cook. Terrible decision. The Jets have thrown 2 interceptions in this game. When you lose a turnover battle 2-0, it is hard to win ball games, folks. There's still an entire half to play, but Jets are down 17 with 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Let's see if the Dolphins just sit on their laurels, go, yeah, we're up 17, we're good. And Tua's going under center, so let's see what's happening here. Are they going to try to take a deep shot? Let's see. Dolphins are just going to run it up the middle and take it down to 11-yard line. Are they going to let it bleed out? And yes, they will. All right, Dolphins will lead 24-7. Terrible throw by Brady Cook. I mean, that is just, I don't know what he saw. That is absolutely, unequivocally awful by Brady Cook. All right, that's going to take us to the half. Brutal. Just brutal. Wait, the Jets did end up calling a timeout, excuse me. Maybe he's going to try to get some of that clock back. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, they are. Wow. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. I put the cart before the horse here. The Jets did use a timeout, but the refs didn't acknowledge it. So the Jets are going to try to get the ball back one more time. Let's see. Hey, that is true. We got the 25-year anniversary of the Monday Night Miracle, so maybe there's a comeback to be had here for the Jets in honor of the Monday Night Miracle. Wouldn't that be beautiful? All right, AG is actually going to try to get the ball back. Excuse-moi here. All right, so the Jets do have 2 timeouts, so if they could stop the Dolphins here, they can get the ball back potentially. Let's see what the Jets decide to do here. They're putting 9 guys in the box trying to stop this running game. All right, Dolphin handoff to Jalen Wright. Jets swarm. All right, quick timeout again. Oh, wait a second. The Jets could. Wait a second here. I put the cart before the horse. 3rd and 5. Jets have one more timeout in their back pocket. They could get the ball back, and let's see if Brady Cook or this team could get in field goal range to squeak out a field goal. Okay. All right. Jets not just rolling over. Nice. I respect it. Okay. Let's see if they can make something out of this. Here we go. 3rd and 5 here. Dolphins lead 24-7. 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets have one more timeout in their back pocket. They can 3-and-out the Dolphins here. Call timeout. Get the ball back. Get in field goal range. Again, that could make it a 2-score game. That's what would have happened if Brady Cook's pass went incomplete. They would have kicked a field goal to make it a 2-score game. Here we go. Empty set here for Tua. 3rd and 5. Wait, we're getting some motion from right to right. And ball floating on the ground here. And we're going to call that incomplete. Incomplete. So the Jets will have a time in their back pocket. I don't believe that's a touchdown. I believe that's just going to be an incomplete. I don't think that was a backwards pass, I don't believe. All right, 4th and 5, 17 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets will have one timeout in their back pocket. Let's see if this was a backwards pass. Ooh, that could be. Wait a second here. I think Brandon got it before it went out of bounds. Ooh, it's under review. Could the Jets just get a touchdown? Wait a second. That might be a backwards pass, man. Ooh. I think that's a backwards pass. Oh, my goodness. And Brandon Stevens got it before. That would be a touchdown for the Jets. Oh, my goodness. Wait a second here. Are we getting some craziness? It's under review. Wait a gosh darn second. Wow. Okay. Man, we're getting some additional drama. Yeah, AG's pointing to the board. This does not count as a challenge. There's no challenges under 2 minutes. AG is perfect on his challenges this season. Yeah, this appears to be a backwards pass, man. He is at the 4.5-yard line. He throws it. It hits. Yeah, that hits at the 4. That is 100% a backwards pass. Now, what we have to determine here, that's 100% a backwards pass. Oh, yeah, that's a backwards pass, man. Oh, boy. So what we have to determine here is how the Jets got possession here. Let's see. Oh, baby. This could get spicy. Oh, no spice. It's a punt. Incomplete. All right. Well, anywho, that was fun while it lasted. Anywho, 19 seconds now on the clock. One timeout, and the Jets' punt return game is dangerous. 4th and 5 here. Give Isaiah Williams a shot. Here we go. All right, Isaiah Williams on the return. Catch at the 41-yard line. Breaks a tackle, and he's at the 44-yard line, or 46-yard line, excuse me. All right, the Jets are going to have a chance. They've got a timeout in their back pocket. They got Brady Cook. Gain about 10 here. An immediate timeout. The Jets will have a chance to put 3 on the board and get it to that 2-score game that they could have a second ago. All right, let's see how the Jets operate here. Nice job by AG. A lot of Jets coaches of yesteryear would have just rolled over and died and just went into the half down 17. Shout out to AG for fighting here. Clock management at the end of the half. Nick Folk is going to have a chance here. They're going to need a little bit of action here. They're going to need a little bit of action. So it's an empty set here for Brady Cook. The Jets are at the Dolphins' 46-yard line. They need to get about another 6. That would put Nick Folk in range for about a 57, 58-yarder. Oh, they're put 10 seconds. Shout out to the officials. They put 10 seconds on the clock here for the Jets. They have plenty of time to work with one time out in the back pocket. They need to gain about 6 on the play. Okay, Brady Cook takes it. No one's rushing Brady Cook, who rolls out and then throws it out to the right side. Wow, that was don't know if I love that. Man, as soon as no one rushed, and I'm Brady Cook, I would have just ran and took the yardage, man. I don't love that at all. No one rushed, which I think is silly. I would have, wow, that is crazy. Dropping 11 in coverage, I would have just ran if I was Brady Cook. Yeah, I just would have ran right up the middle. Okay, that was strange. All right, 3 seconds left here. 3 seconds left here in the first half. All right, Paulie is just causing chaos down there, my son. All right, well, a Hail Mary attempt. Why not for Brady Cook, who rolls out. Oh, it's open, and he chucks it deep towards the end zone. And incomplete. All right, that's going to be the end of the first half, folks. Incomplete. All right, again, if Brady Cook would have done a little bit better clock management there, the Jets could have had a field goal, which would have made it a 2-score game. So 2 mistakes by Brady Cook. 1, he throws the pick, which could have been a field goal. That could have made it a 2-score game. And then the mismanagement at the end there, he should have not wasted all that time rolling around. So there you have it. Unfortunate there. an unfortunate turn of events. We're going to be headed to the third quarter here. Third quarter here on the program. Boy, that's a real Debbie Downer. Real Debbie Downer. The Jets should have cut it to 2 scores. Yeah. That is your mama, Polly. That is your mama. So appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's update the banner here. We can welcome your phone calls here at halftime. Jets will again receive the second half kickoff. It is going to be the third quarter, 24-7. Let's go to the comments section here and let's see what's going on. Shout out to Pop. I see Pop in here. Very nice. Game. Okay. Let's go. Let me see what we're up to here. Make sure you guys like the video. We appreciate it. We're up to 8,194 subscribers. Thank you to the new subscribers that have joined the army here. Yo Holmes says, pick the wrong day to quit drinking. That's it. MFC says, maybe they told him not to run if he gets injured. It's Clemens time. Yeah, maybe. I'm not saying run and then dive in front of traffic, but if he would have taken the green grass in front of him, he would have had a field goal opportunity. Stephen Fox says go for the field goal. That would have been a 64-yard field goal. So, no, I'm fine with them not going for the field goal there. But if I was Brady Cook, again, as soon as I look and no one's rushing, I'm like, all right, psych. And I'm beelining straight and picking up yardage I can. Now, 64 is unrealistic, but you pick up a couple of yards and it's a long one, I'd try it. It's better than the Hail Mary. I mean, at least they tried the Hail Mary at least, so. John Perry says, well, y'all want to cook, and here you go. Yeah, there's still a lot of Brady Cook left to be decided, but yeah, he looks out of his depths right now. Austin Jet fan saying, tough to watch. Yeah, it has been so far, that's for sure. This is not what we had on the bingo card, certainly. Fox Sports Talk. Lazard is in. Yeah, for these Hail Mary plays, sometimes always is. Shout out to our buddy Cole Young, baby. Let's friggin' go. Our November contest, he should be getting his wonderful prizes in the mail here before Christmas, which is terrific for Cole Young. You're officially in the running for this December contest, Cole. You got yourself a raffle ticket. Beautiful. Great work, my friend. Love it. And we'll read who that membership went to here in just a moment. We will read that in just a second, but shout out to Cole Young here again, here in our contest. Yes, sir. All righty. Yeah, by the way, this is this month's raffle prize, a True Jet 74. We also have some additional items that will also be going as part of this raffle. Again, I'll be putting those together here shortly. It's been a little bit of a crazy week, but this is the centerpiece of it, a tribute to the one and only Nick Mangold. But shout out there as well. By the way, this membership went to... Let's get a highlight here. That membership went to Vegas Nick, who's in our chat. Hey, all right. Vegas Nick, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Cole Young, for that. Dean Paparella, a new member to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Like seeing that green in your name. It looks great, Dean. Brady is cooked. Nah, I mean, again, he's been thrown in there. So no, I don't think he's done yet. Fox Sports Talk saying 64 yards field goal is no longer unrealistic in the NFL. Yes, in a general sense, but Nick Folk being 41 years old, unrealistic for him, I imagine. I was there in week 5 when he hit a 58-yarder, and that was nice. But 64-yarder, I imagine, for Nick Folk, unfortunately, is not there either. Cook's first game in cold-ass weather, maybe, but it didn't get cold in Missouri. I mean, maybe I just don't know my weather, but I'm sure he's playing a few cold games there too, probably. MFC saying Cook throw did look effortless. Maybe he's got a stronger arm than he's given credit for. Totally could be possible. It was a nice sort of design to give him a chance to throw it towards the end zone for sure. Yeah, so let's see what Brady Cook has. Shout out to the Knicks. I saw the Knicks updates in the chat. Sure. Shout out to the Knicks. Fox Sports Talk. Knicks won. Good for you guys. All right, why don't we do this, guys? We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll have more halftime analysis. I'll get into the statistics and more coming up here in just a moment. Let's go to an OG Hep original.
Boy Green daily, boy green daily, boy green daily. Talking just football, man. Boy green daily, boy green daily, boy green daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets. Boy Green daily, boy green daily, boy green daily. You're talking Jets football, man. Boy green daily, boy green daily, boy green daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets.
All right, shout out to Hepster there. All right, let's get into the very ugly statistics. Shout out to the Jets that provide all this analysis and numbers for me to be able to assess here on the program. So Tua in the first half, 10 of 15, 66% completion percentage, 101 passing yards and a tutty. No picks, of course. He was sacked once. Shout out to Quincy Williams and Michael Clemens, who shared in that one. Brady Cook has 16 passing yards in the first half, 2 of 9. 2 of 9 for old Brady Cook. It's been awful. 1.8 per clip there from Brady Cook. And, of course, Tyrod Taylor injured his groin. We'll see if we get an update on that at some random point from a Didi Kinkabawala there as well. So, yeah, it's the offensive numbers are absolutely ugly for the Jets. Brees Hall has 29 yards rushing, 3.6 per clip. Let's see. Mason Taylor leads the team with 2 catches for 12 yards. Awful. Let's go over to the Dolphins. Devon Achane had 92 yards rushing, but he did get injured at the end of the first half. We'll see how long he's potentially out for from that perspective. Jalen Wright has filled in for him, 36 yards rushing, has made several big-time plays for sure. Jalen Waddle has 3 catches for 33 yards. Greg Dulcich, 3 catches, 41 yards. They've been slicing and dicing this Jets defense, and so quite frankly, just really having their way. That's been happening there. Burrow beating the Bills. Again, NY Jets fan of that doesn't surprise me. To see that it was a plus 5.5 was a juicy line. A juicy line that I would have taken for sure. So plus 5.5, very nice. Wrong Verb says, is Miami playing better and the Colts than us? They certainly are so far. No question about that. They certainly are. A lot better. Not close. Oh, cool. Wrong Verb saying Knicks won without Towns. Bring in Giannis. They should. Greek freak it up. I would do that if I was the Knicks. Some NBA talk in there. Why not? MFC. But if he's going to start next week, they can come up with plays tailored to him. I agree. That's why I say for anyone that's maybe, again, Brady Cook has not looked good. I don't want to pretend that he has. But for anyone that's like having any like overarching takes like he sucks or he's great or anything in between, I wouldn't have any of those takes yet. Let's see him get a full week of practice if, again, this Tyrod injury is serious. And, again, so here's a couple of things. If the Jets lose today, they're eliminated from the playoffs. Again, they were probably going to be eliminated from the playoffs at some point randomly anyway. And if these scores hold, the Colts and Bills had to win, or excuse me, the Jags and Bills had to win for them to be eliminated from that perspective. But the reason why I bring this up is not because I think this 3-9 Jets team is somehow going to make the playoffs. It's when it's official, when it's mathematically eliminated, like the Jets will be inevitably. I think that's when the Jets can tell their team, like, hey, man, we're literally eliminated from the playoffs. There's nothing we can do. There's no sad song we can sell you. Like, we're eliminated. Hey, Brady Cook the rest of the way. I could totally see the Jets doing that. Now, what we need to see is if that happens, Brady Cook could get the rock the rest of the season. Let's see what he has. He could get the full practice reps throughout the week. Tanner Engstrom can build things around his strengths because Brady Cook is somewhat fleet of foot. He had something like 1,200 rushing yards in college, if I remember correctly. He's not Justin Fields. He's not Tyrod Taylor, but he has capable running ability. But I imagine that wouldn't be the strongest part of their game. So I'd be curious to see how they build it around him if he did and was crowned the starter. NY Jets fandom. Nice to see a snow game. Yeah, I love snow. So that's great in the Bills-Bengals. Great aesthetic there. Ricard here. I bet on Mechie 39 plus yards receiving and Ravens to win. Looks like Kraft dinner for a week. Yeah, I like the Steelers on the money line. +6. That just felt way too juicy for that divisional rivalry. So Pittsburgh was one of my easy selections there. MSC said, the Jets were eliminated in September. That's normally the case, so I can't disagree. Yo, Holmes, Cook isn't playing well, but he isn't seeing ghosts either. That's true. So let's see how he bounced back in the second half. Again, I think that'll give him a chance to breathe because it wasn't anticipated that he was going to come into the game. Tyra gets hurt, and they're like, they slap Brady on the ass. Ready for your NFL debut, sucker? Here you go. So I think that's a part of it too. So let's see if he can calm down. AG can sort of rally this group. They get the ball in the second half. Hopefully Tanner Engstrand is able to have a lot of stuff that Brady likes and can go to it here in the second half. They have a chance to breathe. They could get out sort of a game script and hopefully get his feet under him. I hope that's what happens here. I do. I do hope that's what happens here for the New York Jets. 1 second here. Let me look up some other numbers and things we have here on the program. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I don't like losing to the Dolphins any more than the next guy. This is terrible. But that's the thing that can make you feel a little bit better is if the Jets lose, they have a better chance of action. Here's your tankathon watch, folks, because the Jets are currently down 17. Here's what it looks like. If the draft starts today, the Jets would have the 7th overall pick. Here are the teams in front of the Jets are playing right now. Washington's down 17-0 right now to the Minnesota Vikings. So that doesn't look like that's going to change unless strength of schedule dramatically changes. Browns and Titans are playing each other. Both teams are in front of the Jets right now. If Browns win, they will the Jets will move in front of them because of just straight up wins. So that's something to pay attention to from that perspective. Saints are in the game right now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're down 3 with a field goal, so the Saints could totally get back into that game. Jets also play the Saints in the future. That's the other game to pay attention to as well. And those are the games that matter at this current point. We'll keep you posted on other developments. Raiders host the Denver Broncos in the 4 o'clock window. That'd be another game. Excuse me. To keep an eye out for there. All right, we're coming back from the second half. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Let's kick off the second half. Jets get the ball, baby. Here we go. Let's see if the Jets can turn this around. Brady Cook, again, if I'm Tanner Engstrand during halftime, I was trying to find, hey, Brady, what are you comfortable with, buddy? All right, let's run some of that. Let's see if the Jets can get a spark on special teams. Isaiah Williams, Kane Nguanu back there. Jets are the best special teams unit in football. Their only touchdown on the day, they being the Jets, is from an Isaiah Williams punt return touchdown, his second of the season. Riley Patterson, former Jets kicker, set to boot here. Riley boots it deep. All right, let's see. Ooh, Isaiah's going to have a chance. He collected at the 1 yard line, and Isaiah Williams takes it out to the 33. You know, when Isaiah Williams runs, there's just such a conviction there, and Kane too, for that matter. But there's just a conviction like, I think I could take this to the house, and that's sort of like the speed they're running at, which I love. But takes out to the 33-yard line. Nice sort of starting opportunity here for the Jets. Again, let's see what this is a good analysis for Tanner Engstrand. What did he do at halftime? Can they come up with a second half script that fits Brady Cook's strengths? Shotgun set here for Brady Cook, 1st and 10, 14:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Shotgun again here for Brady. Breece Hall to Brady's left. Quick screen out to the right side. Adonai Mitchell First down. Very nice job. Or Isaiah Williams. I keep getting him wrong. I'm sorry. The font on these jerseys is throwing me off here. Isaiah Williams, excuse me. The font is tricking me here with the new jerseys. Excuse me on a couple of incorrections on the play-by-play. Brady Cook handoff to Breece Hall. He does get the first down. It looked like Isaiah got it initially anywhere in the catch. He did not. He was short of it. But Breece Hall handoff up the middle, gets a first down. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. Finally, some signs of life offensively. 14-20 and ticking. In the first half, they had 4 punts, 2 picks, and the end of the half. So not great there for the Jets. We'll see if they can bounce back here in the second half. Lean into your strengths. Now, let's see. Jets only have 2 first downs on the day. 14:06 and ticking, 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're at the 44.5-yard line. Pistol set here for Brady Cook. Hands it off to Breece Hall right up the middle. Breece Hall breaks a tackle, pushes it into Miami Dolphins territory. It's going to be 2nd and short. Gain of about 6 or 7 on the play by Breece. Nice. Officially 7. 2nd and 3 here for the Jets. Here we go, baby. Nice. You love to see it. A hurry-up offense here for Brady Cook. Shotgun set. Breece Hall to his right. Quick handoff to Breece. And a loss of 3. He gets tackled down at midfield, loses 3 on the play. Now 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. I tried to hurry up. I don't mind the pace, but Dolphins were all over it. Now 3rd and 6 from the 50-yard line. They're going to call it 3rd and 5. 13-17 and ticking. Jets are down 24-17. 17-point deficit. Jets got the ball to kick off the second half here. Brady Cook huddles up, tries to get the right play call here. Shotgun set here for Brady. He has a 30% completion percentage right now. Not great. Let's see if Brady can bounce back here in the second half. 3rd and 5. Shotgun set for old Brady. Takes it and tries to escape and gets sacked. Gets sacked in the backfield by Bradley Chubb. The Jets will punt from midfield. Tough. Pocket was collapsing around Brady. Tried to step up into it, and there was nowhere to step up. Got sack-a-palooza. Yeah, Isaiah Davis to his right. See if he missed anyone. Was anyone open? He could have maybe dumped it off to Isaiah, but that wouldn't have been enough for the first down. So there you go. 4th and 7 for the Jets. They will punt from midfield. Austin McNamara boots it. Let's see if Arian Smith and company. Quantez Stigger's back. Nice catch by Quantez Stiggers at the 5.5-yard line. He's just an excellent gunner, man. He's been playing like a Pro Bowl gunner all year. Great punt. Catch by Quantez Stiggers as a gunner. Very nice job. Shout out to Quantez. But unfortunately, our celebrations today have been, nice job by the gunner. Punt return touchdown. Not a lot on offense, not a lot on defense to celebrate thus far. Not a lot. Not a lot. Dean Paparella says, looks like they have Cook on a very short leash. It certainly feels that way. Outside of the long ball, he uncorked to Isaiah Williams, which drew a PI call. Seems like they're putting him in a box, which is disappointing. Disappointing so far for sure. I thought, they'd sort of let the young man loose a little bit, see what he can do. Yeah, what do you have to lose? You're 3-9, you know what I mean? So that's incredibly disappointing so far, for sure. Incredibly disappointing so far, for certain. All right, here we go. Let's go. We're on a TV timeout. We'll be back here shortly. TV timeout. All right, let's go back to some of your comments. Yo, Holmes, 1 single sole first down the first half on a penalty. Yeah, it was the PI call. Yep. Ray Noble, this is the crap we have to look at for the rest of the season. Yeah, not great. Tyler Lombardo on YouTube. New offense coordinator and defense coordinator next year. Watch. That would be tough. I'm not saying that's not what happens, but it seems unlikely. To just clean out the entire coaching staff outside of Chris Banjo, that's a lot of pressure on AG, I would say. A lot of pressure on AG. So I think for sure Steve Wilkes is gone. And Tanner, yeah, again, to clean out the entire room would be a bold strategy, Cotton. A very bold strategy indeed if they decided to do that. Can never say never, of course, but that would be That would surprise me if they completely cleaned out the room to that effect. That, like I said, that would certainly surprise me. But hey, you never know. I mean, I guess anything can happen. Anything can happen, certainly. Anything can happen, of course. All right. Dean Paparella says the Jets need to restructure the management. I wouldn't mind restructuring the staff, but more on that here in a little bit. All right. We're back for the TV timeout. Let's see what's going on. Great punt by Austin McNamara on that one. The Dolphins have it at their own 7-yard line. I formation for Miami. 1st and 10, 12-11 remaining here in the third quarter. A lot of motion for the Dolphins. Halfback toss out to the left. Jalen Wright's there, and the Jets swarm. And maybe he gains about half a yard on forward momentum. Nice job there by the Jets defense, which has sort of stabilized itself after giving up 21 points immediately. Jets defense has sort of rallied here. And even on the field goal they gave up, that was on a turnover. So the Jets defense is sort of stabilized here. We need to see how they operate the rest of the way. For instance, Tua had negative 2 yards passing in the second quarter. So Jets defense did do a very nice job there. Jalen Waddle is getting his calf attended to on the sideline. We'll manage that one throughout this game. 2nd and 9 here for the Dolphins. They're going to give him a gain of 1. Yeah, Jalen Waddle is limping. That does not look good for Jalen. Pistol set for the Dolphins. 2nd and 9 here. They're going to use the timeout, their first charge timeout of the second half. 11:22 and ticking here in the third quarter. My daughter is excited about something. Certainly can't be the Jets football she's seen thus far. They're down 17. But appreciate the enthusiasm of some woohoos. Some woohoos. Unfortunately, I haven't had enough of those in this game. All right, let's get back to your comments while we're waiting for this TV timeout. MFC, sign a great coaching. Remove your best player every third down. Yeah. Past 2 yards short of the sticks. Yeah, they've been doing that pretty consistently, unfortunately. Yeah, that's been disappointing. Frankie says Sherwood is sitting. Okay, he got benched. All right. It's sometimes hard to tell when we're doing the middle of the play-by-play to get a full analysis of this one, but Frankie says Sherwood's on the bench. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. All right, more of your comments here in just a second. Tua flips a pass over to that side. Oh, nearly intercepted by Michael Walker. Wow, a late pass from Tua over to his backup running back, Jalen Wright. If Michael Walker's looking, that's an interception. That's a pick six. Oh, my goodness. He was. If he just steps a little bit more to the right, that's a pick six. That's a touchdown. Oh, dear Lord. Incompletion. That's great. 3rd and long here. 3rd and 9 for the Dolphins. 11-18 here in the third quarter. Oh, dear God. Late pass. What a dumb pass from Tua, which, again, is why he leads the league in interception, folks. He throws a dumb pass every once in a while. Got to take advantage of it. 3rd and 9. They hand off to Jalen Wright to the left side. Jets defense is there, and they will stop the Dolphins. Very nice. They're going to give a nice field opportunity to Brady Cook. Let's see if he can indeed cook. 4th and 4 for the Dolphins. They will punt. 11:04 and ticking here in this third quarter. Nice job. Nice bounce back here by the Jets defense. Here we go. 10:53 and ticking. 4th and 4. All right, Bailey to punt for the Dolphins from his own end zone. Should be a good opportunity. All right, Bailey punts it. Deep. My daughter is whining about something. There you go. Isaiah Williams catches at the 38-yard line. Takes it out past midfield, about the 48-yard line. Another great punt return by Isaiah Williams. Man, he has been such a weapon, an X factor for this New York Jets team. Absolutely terrific. Shout out to Isaiah Williams. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely terrific. There is a late penalty on the play. That was a return of 14 by Isaiah Williams. Return of 14. Let's see what this penalty is. Illegal block in the back on the Jets, obviously. Right. Yeah, it's nothing can go the Jets' way. Excellent. So that's going to back them up. That was Jeremy Ruckert. Excellent. Penalties rearing their ugly head. Just when the Jets have some sign of life, get a block in the back penalty. Terrible. Nice. Man, Michael Walker was so close to a pick six. So close. Yet so far. Jets are down at 17. All righty. Let's go back to your comments as we're waiting here on the program. Yo, I'm saying the stadium is empty. That does not surprise me. Ostrand said we have no luck. Yeah, clearly not. Ray Noble saying these refs are a joke. Yeah, the officiating has been awful in this game. Greg Rowell says bigger crowds at WNBA games. Wow. I'm not sure what the current WNBA attendance is, but that's probably true. Frankie says almost first pick. 100% Michael should have had that. Would have been a touchdown. There would have been a momentum-changing play, but not so much. Ricard Trey says, please don't let your daughter be a Jets fan for the love of humanity. Nope, they're already Jet fans. They have no choice. Yeah. Ray Noble, why can't they get a fucking pick? I don't know. I don't know what football gods we upset. The only thing I can think of is, and hopefully this is good news, that for how awful and unlucky we've been with interceptions this season, that means next season we're going to be due, right? A man can hope. I'm not sure if there's any science to that of, hey, if a coin flips on head 5 times in a row, it's due for a tails, right? Or does it just remain 50-50? Not sure, but we can only hope. Let's see. Let's see what the Jets can do here. The defense gave them a solid. Can they take advantage? Hopefully so. Ricard Trey says, it's early in the half. Fans are in the washrooms and beer lines. Yeah, it could be. Yep. Tyler Lombardo says, rehire Mike LaFleur. He wouldn't come back. He's the Rams offensive coordinator, and they're 9-3. So I think they're doing just fine. Let's go to Dermot O'Sullivan. Another non-competitive game. Right now it is, obviously, with them at 24-7. We'll see if they can get back into the mix. They have a chance. This drive, they can do absolutely anything at all. You can make it a 2-score game again, and then who knows? But the Jets have just effed up so many opportunities. They could have had a field goal at the end of the half. Brady Cook threw a pick. They could have had a field goal at the end of the half again, but Brady Cook just wasted too much time. They had 10 seconds, and he just walked around. That would have been another field goal. Could have made it a 2-score game. So the Jets have just shot themselves in the foot too many times. But we'll see. There's plenty of time left in this game. There's over 25 minutes of game time left in this contest. All right, the Jets would have been in Dolphins territory. Now they're all the way back at the 27-yard line. That sucks. Pistol formation for Brady Cook, 1st and 10, 10:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Brady Cook throws it to the right side, wide open. Jeremy Ruckert, nice. A gain of 20 on the play. Okay, Brady, there you go, buddy. All right, finally. Thank God. Here we go. By the way, some other injuries. One I missed earlier. Francisco Mauigoa, questionable with a shoulder injury. Tyler Barron is out with a knee. And then Tyrod Taylor, doubtful to return with a groin. Those are the Aditi Kinkabawala injury updates. So I didn't anticipate to see Tyrod Taylor again, but now with that groin, who knows? Could be Brady Cook moving forward for the rest of the season. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Brady Cook under center. Handoff to Breece, or play action to Breece Hall. Flips it to the right side. And Mason Taylor, are they going to call that a catch? I think that was incomplete. Yeah, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A little bit of a risque throw there by old Brady Cook, throwing it in the general direction of Mason Taylor. Play action to Breece Hall. 2nd and 10, 9:49 remaining here in the third quarter. Yeah, let's see this. I mean, Mason was open. He dropped it on the zone. It would have been wide open, but he was, he fooled Brady Cook there. Showing it like it was man and then dropping into his own. All right, Brady Cook handoff to Breece Hall on the right side. Breece Hall gains a yard, maybe half a yard. It's going to be 3rd and long here for the Jets. Damn, they just can't get anything going offensively, consistently from that perspective. Brady, come on, man. Got to make a play, baby. Maybe a scramble. Run some drags or something. If it's for the manageable, I'd probably go for it if I'm the Jets. YOLO. All right, Isaiah Davis is the running back to the right of Brady Cook. He has 39 yards passing in this game. Not great. Brady Cook, 4-man rush. Gets pressured and sacked in the backfield. Dolphins are destroying the New York Jets right now. It's 24-7, and multiple Dolphins defenders eats him up in the backfield, including Bradley Chubb. And Zach Sealer was in the mix as well. Let's see, was there someone open? Yeah, they had a 4-man rush. And, this is just 4-man rush, and the Jets offensive line got confused. And unbelievable. The offensive line have been pretty good for a big chunk of the season. Not so good right now. Dolphins lead 24-7. Dolphins grab it at their own 11-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Malik Washington has some green grass and gets front flipped. Good Lord. An aggressive tackle there. 1st and 10 for the Fish. 8:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Wow. This has been a rough and tumble game, that's for sure. Oh, dear God. Malik Washington got absolutely pancake flipped. All right. We're halfway through the third quarter here, folks. It's been ugly. Oogly. All right, let's take a couple of looks here. First off, we have over 100 people in the room, and God bless you guys for being in here. We have over 100 people in the room, but only 60 likes. Feel free to like that video, folks. Show some support for the play-by-play action here on the program that I provide as a free service. If you guys enjoy it, like the video. If you hate it, like the video. I'm fine with either. I really appreciate the support no matter what for those that are watching here on the program. Also, up to 8,195 subscribers. We're 5 subscribers away from 8,200. Can we get there right now? Come on, folks. If you're not subscribed to the channel, that's youtube.com/BoyGreen25. Again, 5 subscribers away from 8,200. Help us get there, baby. I know the Jets haven't done anything for us, but I'm trying to make up the difference and do something for you guys. So come on now. Let's go. Ray Noble saying, we chose this guy over Martinez. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I mean, again, it doesn't look great for Brady right now, but let's give him some time. Let's go to Dermot Sullivan. Why are some content creators allowed to use replays in game action? You are allowed to use 0. Now, there's some level of fair use if you're making a joke or using it like when I do my Fernando thing, and that's college football, but I use my Fernando thing, or a little jet replay for a joke. They let you use that, but actual replays and any of that is a massive no-no. The NFL will shut down your YouTube channel. You could get demonetized and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of bad things. The NFL is super strict about any usage of NFL highlights, all that stuff. Any read purpose of this broadcast, blah, 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 that they say before every game. Unfortunately, that's the case. I wish I could. I wish I could throw me and the game on the screen at the same time. I wish that was a thing, but unfortunately not. MFC, I was shocked to see Davis had Brees out on third down. They do that a lot. I don't know if I agree with it, but they do that a lot, unfortunately. Our boy Bruce Glass here. Well, HE, this is what happens when you throw out the baby with the bathwater. Find number 7. Yeah, Justin Fields is out for this game, so number 7 is not available. Number 1 Jets fan. Running the ball when he can't run the ball. Yes, they cannot do that right now. That is for sure. All right, here we go. The Jets have 70 yards of offense. This has been embarrassing. There's just no other way to put it. Dolphins, on the other hand, have over 250 yards of offense. They have been crushing this Jets defense. The Jets offense can't do anything. Dolphins are at their own 29-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Jalen Wright, who pushes it out past the 30. Going to be a gain of 5+ on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Dolphins, again, as we're about to officially move halfway through the third quarter here momentarily. Jets are down 17. They're getting their ass kicked. There's just no other way to put it. Our only touchdown of the day was a special teams touchdown. Without that, it'd be scoreless right now. Tough. All right, the Dolphins have it at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 4. 7:49 and ticking here. Jets are down 17. Can the Jets get a turnover? That's how this game can shake. If not, could be in for a long day. Tua, halfback toss out to left, fumble! Oh, my God. The Jets, the unluckiest team of all time. They can't fall on a loose ball to save their life. Ollie Gordon just came into the game. Halfback toss. Jets could have had a turnover. It bounced right off his hands, and then he has enough time to fall. Like, whoa. God, the Jets are so unlucky. You've got to be kidding me. 3rd and 4 for the Dolphins here. Unbelievable. Dolphins lead 24-7. 7:02 and ticking here in the third quarter. The Jets nor Dolphins have converted a third down today. Let's see if that changes right now. It does. Jalen Waddle, quick pass out, gets a first down. I definitely jinx that. That's a broadcaster jinx right there, if I've ever heard of one. 1st and 10 for the Fish. 6:46 and ticking here in the third quarter. Unbelievable. A fumble. Oh, yeah, they ran a pick route. And nice pick execution. They forced the Jet to go around him as opposed to plowing through the Jet, which would have been a penalty. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. Fresh set of downs. 6:26 and ticking here in the third quarter. Dolphins are moving. They're at the 41-yard line. A lot of shifts and motions now in pistol formation. 1st and 10. Back to shotgun formation. Almost fumbled the snap. And then we have Jalen Wright pushing it out to near midfield. He's at about the 49-yard line, about to punch it into Jets territory here. Here we go. Again, with the loss today, the Jets will be eliminated from the playoffs. Here we go. Dolphins have a 1% chance of making the playoffs, so, you're saying there's a chance. They could fight their way back into this thing, but they would need a lot of help. And they believe, hey, man, they've won 3 in a row and 4 or 5. If they beat the Jets, it'd be 4 in a row and 5 of 6. Dolphins lead by 17. 2nd and 2, gain of 8 on that last play. 5:36 and ticking. Tua hands off the ball up the middle. Jets stop him for a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down. Nice job by the Jets defense. We'll see if they can stop him here on 3rd down. 5:21 and ticking here in the third quarter. Here we go. 3rd and 1 here. 5:09 remaining here in the third quarter. The clock is rolling. Dolphins lead 24-7. 17-point lead. Play clock running down. Here we go. We got Tua. And we have Jalen Wright back there. Pistol formation once again. 3rd and 1. Motion. And handoff up the middle. Wide open. Not even close. The Dolphins are in Jets territory. This has just been a piss poor effort, man. There's just no other way to put it. It's just been frustrating, annoying, depressing, deflating. There's just no fire off the ball. There's no fire in their belly. They're playing like a 3-9 team that doesn't care, which is too bad because AG has done a really good job this year, I think, of motivating this group that they're fighting, they're in it, and they're engaged. This game is a far cry from that. A very far cry from that indeed. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. Shotgun set. Here we go. Tua rolls out to his left and looking to chuck a deep shot, and then just fires off a mid pass to Malik Washington. Polly, my son, is upset. I can understand. This is tough to watch, son. Tough to watch. All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd and short. There's a gain of 9 on the play by Malik Washington. 3:46 and ticking here in the third quarter. Got quite a contest here between... James Cook fumbled into the end zone. It was recovered by the Bengals. Wow. The Bills almost just took the lead. Hey, Paulie, just hang on tight, buddy. I'm sure you're going to be just dandy. Hang on tight, pal. 2nd and 1 here for the Dolphins. They're at their 37-yard line, or the Jets' 37-yard line. False start, it looked like, on the play. It's going to back them up, make it 3rd and 6. Hey, Paulie, hang on tight, buddy. That's my son over there. Hey, hang on tight, buddy. Hang on tight. Yep, that's your mama. Yeah, you'll be fine, pal. Okay, just wait, pal. All right, sorry, folks. 2nd and 6 now. 3:15 and ticking here. All right, 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. What the? I thought there was 3rd down. All right. See you here nor there. Again, 2nd and 6 here. 3:08 and ticking here in the third quarter. Dolphins up 17. The Dolphins are at their 43-yard line. Shotgun set here for Tua. All right, takes it. Looking deep. And then throws a screen instead. And then a fumble. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. Excuse me. All right, all over the place. A lot of hoopla happening here. Now 3rd and 6. Jamie Sherwood on the breakup. I guess Jamie Sherwood is out of whatever timeout may have been happening earlier in this game. Tua flipped it over to, the ball was bobbling around. That's not a fumble. Incomplete. Okay. Yeah, nice job by Jamie. And he got Jalen Wright thinking there. That's for sure. All right, let's see if the Jets defense can get off the field. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Here we go. 2:51 in the third quarter. Jets defense. Dolphins are in Jets territory here. Fakes it, throws out. That's definitely a hold on Will McDonald. It's incomplete. Could have been the first pick. Jordan Clark looked like he was going to have a pick. Another penalty also on the flag, or another penalty on the field, excuse me. It looked like holding on Will McDonald. Will McDonald was held, let me clarify. Yeah, Aaron Glenn's going to deny that, make it 4th down for the Dolphins, which is a good call, I think. Penalty declined, 4th down. But Jordan Clark, the undrafted free agent the Jets signed to the 53-man roster, son of Ryan Clark, on that ball that got batted, if that doesn't get batted by Isaiah Oliver, Jordan Clark intercepts the ball. Oh, my God. That is so nuts. Even when the Jets are about to have an interception, another Jet makes sure that doesn't happen. Like, that's not a part of the script. Literally, if Isaiah Oliver doesn't deflect that ball, Tua throws it right to Jordan Clark, who intercepts it. Oh, my God. All right, 4th and 6, 2:47 remaining here in the third quarter, excuse me. Dolphins are set to punt. Unbelievable. All right, Isaiah Williams calling a fire call. All right, it's going to go out around the 25-ish yard line. Oh, my fiance dropped off some football cookies. Nice. Oh, delicious. Nice old football cookie. Very nice, tasty. All right, let's dive back into the comment section. Fox Sports Talk. Fuck the Jets play with Polly. Yeah, he's very upset about it. Thomas Shawak. Yeah. Says Colts are getting smacked. Only positive right now for me. That's true. The Jets do control the Colts first rounders the next 2 years. So that's the end of the first in this one. And then, of course, the first next year. So if the Colts all of a sudden just collapsed, the Jets could, if they don't make the playoffs, Jets could have a top 20 pick. And obviously their top 10 pick. So it could be a valuable asset. Yeah. I know I Jets fan of. Damn you, Paul. Now I need cookies. Yeah, I'm not normally a big cookie guy, but these are delicious. Yeah. Absolutely delicious. Vegas Nick, you're giving AG too much credit. Freak special teams players been our only positive. MFC says, play the Fernando song. All right, what you guys requested, I give it to you. That's the kind of guy I am. Here we go. Me feel a little bit better. I mean, it sucks. Definitely sucks. Being in the middle of the Jets getting their ass kicked, but I do feel slightly better. I do. So great, excellent. We'll try to play that more often. Hop on Pop saying Irish got fucked. I agree. I mentioned that at the beginning of our broadcast. Again, it's not a college football show, so I don't. I normally don't bring that up, but yes, as I highlighted my new Notre Dame autography, we'll get more into that later. They did. All right, here we go. Brady Cook, shotgun set 1st and 10. Dolphins up 24-7 here. 2:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Here we go. Brady Cook, quick pass out to the right side. That looks like John Mechie the third. And oh boy, a loss of 3 on the play. Yuck. That is disgusting. All right, that's not no bueno. Tried a quick screen pass to the right man. It just seems like the Brady Cook playbook is just so whatever the word is. I don't even know what to call it. It's so elementary. Just seems like they're like folding in on them instead of the playbook opening up. And again, I don't want to go over the top here. It's just it's folding in. 2nd and 13 for the Jets. under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Shotgun set for Brady Cook. Flips it over to Mason Taylor. All right. Takes that to the 25-yard line. Okay. Jeremy Ruckert. Again, these jersey number font is fucking me up. Sorry, folks. Yeah, they're just a very different font number. That's throwing me off. Jeremy Ruckert, excuse me, on that last catch from Brady Cook. There we go. Gain of 5. It'll be third down. Here we go. Again, Dolphins lead 24-7. 24-7. It's 3rd and 8 now for the Jets. 3rd and 8. They're at their own 25-yard line. They need a play. I just don't know how else to say that. 4-man rush for the Jets. Brady Cook throws it right side. Adonai Mitchell Dropski. Let's get a better look at that to see if that was a Mitchell drop or a bad throw or what. It seemed like that hit Mitchell in the hands. Could have been a first down conversion. Mitchell is having himself a rough go this game. Rough go. For certain. Then he had a 100-plus yard receiving day last week. It was so encouraging and exciting. And then this week, no. Not to happening. Not to happening. Here we go. 4th and 8. Jets punt. Oh, fake punt. Oh, wow. A pitch back, and they still somehow get it. Wow, unbelievable. Isaiah Davis. They totally screwed up the fake, and then the fake worked. All right, first down, Jets on special teams. Isaiah Davis, way to have a heads-up play, man. They went for it on 4th down, and boy, that was interesting. So Malachi Moore gets it. Let's take a look at this fake punt. Very nice. Nice little speed option. That's very creative. He should have definitely held on to that. Okay, either way, well, it worked out, so I guess that's all that matters. Malachi should have definitely faked the pitch, hung on to it, would have been a first down. Okay, nice. It worked. Special teams fake. Chris Banjo continues to cook, baby. Jets stay alive. They're on the field. All right, there you go. You love to see some creativity, and I'll see the Jets take advantage of this bonus possession they have. Brady Cook fakes a handoff to Breece Hall, throws it out to the right, wide open Mason Taylor. First down, New York Jets, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. Nice play, Mason. Okay, Jets are down 24-7. Don't call it a comeback, baby. We can only hope. All right, 24-7. The Jets are alive with a fake punt. You love to see it. Nice. Get more into my dad's thoughts on the Notre Dame getting fucked, which they definitely did in the college football playoff. It doesn't make any sense. How are they above Miami the entire time, and then all of a sudden in the college football playoff where no game was played, now they're not? That doesn't make any sense. Alabama gets fucking like pistol whipped in the SEC championship game, but it means nothing, and they stay exactly the same. How does that make any sense? Yeah, terrible. College football playoff, fuck the pooch on that one for sure. All right, let's keep going to the comment section. Barbara said, where was his Vikings team? Up 31-0. Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Rich saying, listening while making cutlets. Thanks for the jam, BG. Yeah, I'm sure we'll play that a few more times before the end of the show. Ray Noble, this offense coordinator is calling the same plays over and over and over again. Yeah, I don't know if they just don't believe in Brady or they afraid. I'm not sure why that is. Yep. MFC, I'm also having cutlets tonight, Rich. Unfortunately, that's a high point of my afternoon. So sorry. NY Jets fandom, what's up with Washington? Well, they came back down to earth after the NFC Championship trip, that's for sure. Dunk Lloyd, it sounds like you're saying keep Taylor and sign 2 quarterbacks this offseason. I don't think so. My fear, what happened today, has been my fear the entire time, is injuries, man. Tyrod Taylor has a punctured lung, injured wrist, knee surgery, and now this groin issue. I just don't know if you could trust it. Like, if it's dirt cheap and he's one of the 3 so you draft a rookie, you have Tyrod Taylor, you have another veteran, then okay, I guess. But if Tyrod's your only bridge, I don't love that option at all. I would like to insulate the quarterback room. Again, let's, in this made-up scenario, let's say the Jets draft him, okay? Fernando's a rookie. and then you bring back Tyrod. Then I would add another veteran. And then if Fernando beats them all out, phenomenal. That's great for Jet fans. That must mean he was so good. In fact, they beat out the veterans. But I would definitely add more. I'd blow up the whole room personally, but yeah. Let's keep answering your guys' comments. Yeah, Irish got fucked. Again, we can get more into that later for sure. Where was his Vikings team? That's a good question. Yeah, so I'd keep Taylor if we bring more into the thing. Barbara, why would Mendoza want to be on this team? Well, he doesn't get to pick. So that's one for sure. Prairie Mount Doors says, love that Fernando song. Makes me smile. Makes me smile too. Brady Cook takes a shot to Andrew Beck. By the way, here's a trivia question. Andrew Beck gets a first down, by the way. Andrew Beck is the highest represented Jets Pro Bowler right now. So the Pro Bowl voting is going on right now. They just released who's the top 10 at every position. Andrew Beck, believe it or not, is in the top 10 of the fullback voting. He is 6th. Austin McNamara is 7th among punters. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Andrew Beck is our best representative at this point. Anywho, I formation for the Jets, 1st and 10. They're at the Dolphins 24-yard line. They're on the bridge of the red zone here. Beautiful. After the fake punt, Brady Cook halfback sweep out to the right. Breece Hall loss of 3. Yikes! Breece Hall has just not been able to get it going today. The Dolphins just said, "Hey, man, you ain't beating us with Breece. We'll see if you can beat us with Brady." And that's been the plan. And I don't hate them for that plan. That's what I would do if I was the Dolphins. I'm not going to let Breece Hall beat us. You want someone else to beat us? Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. And that's where they're at right now. Yo, Holmes, literally one reception to a Jets wide receiver all game. Not great. MSC said, I was just dancing that song. That song's sketchy. So shout out again to my buddy Nick from the Same Old Jets podcast. Pistol formation for Brady Cook, 2nd and 12. Mason Taylor motions from left to right. He uncorks it to the right side. Open. And breaks a tackle. Nice. That's a first down. Who is that? Mason Taylor once again. That's a first down and a fresh set of downs for the New York Jets. All right, Mason getting more involved as this game goes on. Breaks a few tackles. Nice. Nice job. Throw it to the open guy, Brady. That's the plan. Throw it to the open guy. He's just wide open right there. So nice. Throw it to Mason, and he breaks a few tackles. First down. The Jets are in the red zone. Here we go. Hand off to Breece Hall to the left side. Gets a nice block, and it sort of like loses his shoe, or what happened there? No, he still has his shoe, so I don't know why the hitch in his giddy up suddenly changed. Jets look like they're inside the 10-yard line after that Breece Hall run out to the left. All right, for me, I mean, a field goal does make it a 2-score game, but I'm probably 4-down territory, man. Let's get a touchdown. Let's go. Let's see. 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on that run by Breece Hall. 12:32 and ticking. Jets got to have a sense of urgency here. Brady Cook under center. Breece Hall's alone back behind him. Play action to Breece Hall. Throws it back to John Mechie, who dropped it. It was a touchdown. John Mechie III dropped it. Oh, dear God. It was a beautiful play design. John Mechie looked like he was going for the jet sweep, faked it, went back out for the wide open pass. Brady hit him right in the hands, and Brady Cook just screamed, fuck. He must have hurt something. Oh, my God. It hit John Mechie right in the hands. That would have been a touchdown. Oh, my God, John. Did he get hurt? Let me see Brady here. Oh, yeah. Armand Membu, his Missouri teammate, stepped on him. Ooh, wow. That sucks. All right, Brady Cook is hurt, but he's playing through it. 3rd and 4. And then false start on Armand Membu. Oh, dear God. Everything is collapsing for the Jets right now. Oh, Jesus. False start on the Jets. False start, stepping on your quarterback, dropping the football. I mean, good night, man. The Jets are just shooting themselves in the foot. This is why you're seeing they're a 3-9 football team right now. I mean, good God, man. No, Jets. I wear your gear. I love you incessantly. This is such an abusive relationship. 3rd and 9, 12:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 9 now for the Jets. Shotgun set for Brady Cook. Breece Hall to his left. Let's see. Mason Taylor in motion. Brady Cook flips it to Brees Hall, who drops it. It would have been a gain of 1 on 3rd and 9. What the fuck? Brady, what are we doing, man? Oh, dear God. I guess go for the field goal, make it a 2-score game, I guess. I mean, yikes. That was tough to watch. I don't... Why would Brady Cook throw it to Brees Hall for a 1-yard gain on 3rd and 9? Right. 4th and 9 here, 31-yard field goal attempt by Nick Folk. This would make it a 2-score game. Nick Folk nails it right down the middle. It's now a 2-score game, 24-10. 24-10 is now the score of this contest. There you go. 24-10 here for the Jets. 12-13, there's time left, but the Jets have not really shown a lot of signs that they are going to spin this thing around, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to be honest. I think honesty is key. I hope they do turn it around, but boy, they're going to need their defense to actually catch a pick, do something here, for God's sakes. It's 24-10 now. That is the score. Let's go back to the phone lines. We got Hep.
Hey, you know what? Even with all the miscues, I think Cook is our best quarterback on the roster.
He may be. I mean, to be honest with you, I hope he's the foot stomper's nothing more. He's got 86 yards passing. His completion percentage is disgusting, but hopefully he sort of like continues throughout this game, gets his feet under him. We're running out of time, but
we also have drops. There's some obvious drops we had. I mean, we must have had
Adonai, 3 or 4. John Mechie. Yeah, it's true.
And we had a couple, and all the earlier on too. We had a few. And also, Mason Taylor had the drops for a while, too.
Yeah.
It seems he's turned the corner now. Maybe, it might be just getting used to the way the ball comes in from this kid. You know, some guys throw it a little harder. Some guys throw it,
Yeah.
I mean, I know Montana used to throw it to you, and it used to stick to you like Velcro. It just was such an easy pass to catch.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other guys that throw it a million miles an hour that bust your fingers every time you catch the ball. So.
Right. A learning process. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We can still pull this out.
100%. There's plenty of time left.
Let's see what happens. I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm chasing my tail.
That's all right. We all do as Jet fans. Positivity. For all the tanking people out there, God bless you. You can enjoy the game however you want. Me, I want to beat the Dolphins. We're 0-3 in the AFC East. That sucks. The Dolphins have crushed us. They've won 15 of 19 games against us. That's embarrassing. It's our division, for God's sakes. Where's our respect? So, no, 1,000,000,000% want the Jets to win this game. We'll see. But, yeah, it's not great. Yeah, some tough stuff here. Some people saying no playoffs for KC. That could be happening. That's true. Boo the Steelers. There you go. A lot of great comments happening in the comment section here. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's been a rough day for the Jets. That is, breaking news. Yeah, it's been an absolutely rough day for the New York Jets. That it has. Yeah. All righty, let's see here. Austin McNamara set to boot it away. Dolphins collected at their own 8-yard line. They're on the right side there. Jets take him out. Go past the 30-yard line. Let's see if the defense can get some stops, make some noise. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, let's keep a gander here. Let's keep a gander. See what's happening here. Let's see if the Jets can make some noise. Oh God, we can only hope. All right, we're on a CBS mini timeout real quick. Let's go back to the phone lines. Our boy Tommy, OG Jets fan, 1985. What's up, pal?
Paul, what's up, brother?
Oh boy, this has been tough.
Yeah, it's been real tough. I mean, I'm never one for the tanking, right? But I mean, after this, and red zone literally hasn't shown one play since the second half started. I'm being dead serious. Not one play. And actually, I'm sorry. They showed the field goal. They just showed the field goal. But I mean, I'm never one to tank, but I mean, what are we really doing here? Like, I mean, what's the point of Why win another game with this shit poor performance when you're at home, you're playing your divisional rivalry, and I don't care what your quarterback is. Like, this is the shit you come up to, you play, like, your fans that are gonna go watch you. It's embarrassing. It's very sad and hard to watch. And like, I'm never gonna root for them to lose.
Right.
But it's very hard for me to, like, say for the rest of this season, how can you win another game after watching this today? Like, I'm watching all these other games, Steelers, Ravens. I'm watching the Bills and Bengals.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a football game going back and forth. Yeah. When it's the Jets, it's one-sided, and I'm sorry to see it. Like we need a quarterback. And we need a coach to develop that quarterback. And I don't care what the bridge is. Bring back Tyrod. Get any bridge you want. But I swear, Paul, if they don't draft a quarterback in the first round with all the capital that they have, and you're saving it for 2027, I might just send me to the Brooklyn Bridge right now. Like, send me there. Because there's no time to be wasted when we sucked for 15, 16 years. You feel me?
Good point. Like 100%.
We need something. So at least give the fan base something. And Buffalo just scored here. They're up 31-28.
Wow.
But man, it's very heartbreaking. And at least you got your fiance, your kids, and stay positive. All the Jet fans out there, stay positive. We will turn this around eventually. I hope that we're still alive in that process. I just turned 40. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know. Beningo's up there, and like he's almost like 70, 80.
Yeah.
I really hope that we could turn this around soon. And Paul, you're great. I would support your show. And
thanks, brother.
Blessed be he, brother.
Yeah, blessed be he indeed, Tommy. Blessed be he. Right now, the Jets defense, again, hot knife through butter. The Dolphins are ramming it down the Jets' throat over and over and over again, and the Jets are doing little to stop it, quite frankly. Here are the stats right now, right? The Dolphins are run for 200 yards rushing. They're averaging 7 yards a clip, and they've scored twice on the ground. Think about that. The Dolphins have run for over 200 yards against us, and they scored 2 touchdowns, 7 yards a clip. Good Lord. Where's your dignity? Where's your pride? Last week, Bijan Robinson ran all over the Jets defense. And AG said, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but blip on the radar. Like, we've been a really good run defense before that game. And it seems like it's a real problem. It seems like it's a real problem. And a quick throw to Jalen Waddle. Quick first down for the Dolphins. Oh, dear Lord. I mean, this is ugly. This is ugly. Dolphins are up 24-10. Clock's running down. 8:13 and ticking. Dolphins are set to score again. Yeah, this is sad. With Devon Achane is just all wrapped up in a jacket, so it looks like his day is done. But no problem, though. Jalen Wright has found plenty of running room as the Dolphins are in the red zone against the Jets. I formation, halfback toss out to the right. Jalen Wright is met by Quincy Williams, and the Jets stuff him like a Thanksgiving turkey back to the line of scrimmage. Very nice. Nice job. Michael Walker also involved in there. Very nice. Gained a loss of 1, excuse me. It's officially the call. Jets are getting their teeth kicked down their throat, though. This is the 3rd time this season the Jets have been blown out in a game. Again, Buffalo, Dallas, and Miami. And to have 2 of those being divisional opponents is really deflating. People that you're best coming in and kicking your ass is an incredibly deflating feeling, especially when they're just running the ball down your throat over and over and over and over again. Jalen Wright has a career-high 98 yards rushing right now, and he just went over 100 yards and broke another tackle and then dives for a first down. Oh, my God. Boy, if the Jets coaches aren't lighting up this team and teach tape in the film room, I don't know, man. This is about as pathetic as it gets. Steve Wilkes should lose his job ASAP. I don't know if it happens in the middle of the season, but this is just, how do you not have your guys ready, man? The scheme, the players, everyone just getting washed out. Like, this is just, Deflating. Where's the pride, man? Where's the pride? You're getting punched in the face at home on this unbelievable drive, by the way. Pistol formation for Tua, first and goal. They're at the 7-yard line. All right, run up the middle, breaks a tackle, keeps driving into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. They're dragged into the end zone. Dolphins go up 31-10. Extra point pending, of course. Brutal. Oh, that's embarrassing, man. Will McDonald dragged. Isaiah Oliver dragged. Just, man, 4 or 5 Jets all just shoved into the end zone. That's just... Oh, this is embarrassing, guys. Embarrassing. Wow. And the Jets will be officially eliminated from the playoffs for the 15th straight season with this L they're currently eating. Pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah. It's pathetic. Extra point pending here from Riley Patterson. 6:18 remaining in this fourth quarter. And the extra point is good. Dolphins are officially up 31-10. Let's update our banner in here. 31-10. Man. Jets had been playing so well. Winners of 3 of 5. You're like, hey, they got a backbone here, man. Well, Ollie Gordon III just punctuated it. It's now 31-10. There you go. Wow. All right, let's we got a super chat coming in here. Shout out to our guy Troy Sturgis here. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Wow. Tough watch or listen. Thanks, BG. Yes, guys, I'm always here with you. Through hell or high water, I'm always here with you, no matter what. So appreciate that. Thank you, Troy. You're $1 away from a raffle ticket, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting the live watch party and play-by-play analysis, regardless of whatever's happening in the game. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. We are now 4 subscribers away, by the way, from 8,200. So let's get those subscriptions in. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe. It's a free way to contribute to the show. So I appreciate that for anyone who's out there. Thank you. Our boy Thomas Schwach says, last thing, BG, let's go Jags beat the Colts. Let's go Titans. Let's go Saints. Yeah, for all the upsets, for the chances for the Jets to have the number 1 pick. They had a 1.9% chance to land the number 1 overall pick before this game. So, yeah, there you go. NY Jets fan, I'm saying Dolphins are a finesse team. This is embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, I hate this. This is as disgusting and everything as you can get here. Yep. Certainly feels that way for the Jets as they're getting their teeth kicked down their throat currently. That's just whatever the word is, embarrassing, deflating, all of it. I just don't. Where's the pride? That's really what I'm questioning right now. Where's the pride? Where's the pride? And right now, this unit doesn't have it. We have 300 people in the room. 100 of those 300 are watching on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the show again. Let me check one more time. We are 4 subscribers away from 8,200. So, again, win, loss, or anything in between, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, baby. Help us keep growing the family. So, if you're enjoying the play-by-play and watch party analysis, thank you for that. Shout out to our boy Devin, a.k.a. DNY for life. Even though we're losing, he's still supporting. 5 memberships to Boy Green Coffee Club. 5 memberships for more. We play a video. Have 5 memberships to the Boy Green Coffee Club. That's how 10 raffle tickets for our guy, DNY for life. Those 5 memberships went to Thomas Shawak, who we were just talking to, D_Van_G, Peter Castro. Welcome, Peter. Ricky New York Live. Hey, now. Mo K wins. Mo K wins as well. Beautiful. Brady Cook drops back, throws a quickie to Breece Hall, and throws it over his head. Over his head. Oof. Alrighty. Brady Cook somehow missed Breece Hall on a screenplay. That seems difficult to do. Flag on the play, though. 6:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. There you go. Wow. Okay. This is no bueno. Unbelievable. Disgusting. All right, well, here we go, folks. Here we go. 1st and 20. The flag was on the New York Jets. Of course it was. All right. Here we go, folks. Okay. Jets, 1st and 20 again, 6:09 remaining here in this contest. 1st and 20. Dolphins up 31-10 over the New York Jets. 31-10. Brady Cook drops back, throws it over the middle, and caught John Mechie III. Hey, John, way to get involved, buddy. Way to get involved, John. Good to see you, pal. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy boy. Gain of 8 on the play by John Mechie. Nice. All right, Brady Cook drops back. A lot of pressure around him. Stays inside the pocket. Rolls up front of the dives. That was very strange. Dove for the line of scrimmage. He would have had the first down. Not sure why he just dove and gave up on the play there. He does seem to be hobbling from getting his foot stepped on, so that could be a factor, potentially. All right, 3rd and 2, 5:26 and ticking. Brady Cook trying to run a hurry-up offense here. Flips it to the left side. Wide open Mason Taylor. All right, 1st down New York Jets. There you go, baby. Nice. Very nice. Okay, here we are. Okay. All right. Again, 31-10, under 5 minutes remaining in this contest. Okay, here we go. Brady Cook rolls out to the left. He's pointing ahead and then just sort of walks out of bounds. There you go. Okay. Man, yeah, Brady Cook must be banged up. But then where else, if that is true, where else are the Jets going to go from here? Only God knows, I guess. Only God knows. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. 4:46 remaining in this contest, folks. 4:46 remaining. Okay. All right. Brady Cook takes it, rolls out the pocket, fires it over the middle. Incomplete. Isaiah Williams on the drop ski. All righty. Okay, man, this is quite a showing by the New York Jets, to put it lightly. Quite a showing indeed. Third and 10, Brady Cook, 4:41 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Al Lazard motioning from right to left. Al Lazard, how you doing? Brady Cook rolls out, chucks it deep. Adonai Mitchell was out of bounds, so I don't think he would have been able to catch it anyway, but 4th and 10 for the Jets. Good Lord, have mercy. Yeah, this is something, folks. This is something. This is something. I imagine the Jets will go for it. Oh, poor Captain Jet is there, and salute to Captain Jet. I appreciate the Captain Jet that he did make me behind me. Shout out to Captain Jet there. Nice. 31-10, the Jets will go for it. 4th and 10 from the 45.5-yard line. 4:35 remaining in this game. Brady Cook. Extra pressure coming. Oh, nice jukes out of pressure and then strip sacked. Oh, he held on to the ball, but he gets sacked. Dolphins will take over 31-10. Well, that looks like that's pretty much all she wrote, folks. It's pretty much all she wrote. I appreciate you guys being with us throughout this game, despite, well, everything this game has had to offer here. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, this is a rough showing here. No question about it. Wow. Six sacks of the Dolphins defense today. Oh, boy. This is going to be a rough end of the season, folks. Okay, handoff up the middle. Zach Wilson is in the game for the Dolphins. Why the hell not? There he is, Zach Wilson, number 0. I think that was a poor choice by Zach Wilson to be jersey number 0. There's a lot of jokes that write themselves. But Zach Wilson back in MetLife Stadium facing off against the Jets. That is, what a... Oh, my God. That is, first, again, the 0 on a quarterback looks awful. Are they going to have him throw the football? Oh, boy. Could you imagine? I wonder if they actually do that. It's just so bizarre even seeing Zach Wilson again. Like, I know he's still alive and on the planet, but it's so weird. It's like a different lifetime ago. And they totally messed up that play, but it didn't matter. Massive gain here. Ollie Gordon III dives for a first down. It looked like Zach had the wrong guys in motion, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. It just worked anyway. All right, let's go over to the phone lines.
It happened. Freaky Friday. Zach Wilson is in the game.
I'm just seeing him as he's making autos. I'm just looking at his face. Oh my God, that's Zach Wilson. It just my brain is not computing seeing him in the blue and aqua or the coral and aqua. That's just I'm like I'm in a bizarro zone right now. This is just strange.
Does he wear the 0? Is that his passing percentage? I don't know.
Yeah, that very well could be. Again, the jokes write themselves. I don't know why he would. I don't know who advised him to do that, but whoever did, he should fire them immediately. Oh boy, I wonder if they let him throw. Oh my goodness, would they let him throw? Oh,
all right, bud. I'll see you on the rebound.
Yeah, thanks, Hap. Appreciate you. Pistol set for Zach Wilson. Handoff. All right, the Jets tackle him for a loss. Jamin Sherwood. 3:28 remaining. There is some sort of a stoppage. Timeout by the Jets? Timeout by the Jets. What? Why? What? AG, come on, man. You're down 3 touchdowns with 3:28 remaining. This may be, I normally don't like rolling over and dying, but, boy, yeah. This may be like when you call timeout, you're like daring them to keep going offensively, and there's nothing less than I would like to see than the Dolphins scoring a touchdown with Zach Wilson and him doing some level of a gritty or something. I definitely don't want to see any of that. So Jets, don't call timeouts. Just let this happen. It's that. No, thank you. No, thank you. That AG just shaking his head. I mean, there's what else is there to say to what we're seeing right now? I mean, brutal. Okay, Zach Wilson pistol set, second 11, 3:28 remaining in this contest. Handoff up the middle to, is that Jalen Wright? It is, who gets inside the 30-yard line. Clock is rolling. Jets have 1 timeout left if AG wants to do anything with that. Another football cookie. Nice. As we watch the rest of this one together. Oh, there's a Joe Namath mink Coke guy out in the audience. I bet that's warm. Salute to you, buddy. All right. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. 3:13 remaining in this game. With a loss, which is about to happen here in a couple minutes, the Jets will be officially eliminated from the playoffs for the 15th straight season. The longest drought in the NFL, the longest drought in Jets franchise history. 3rd and 8, will Zach Wilson throw this ball? Probably not. And he does not. They run it out to the right. Ollie Gordon gets absolutely slammed in the backfield for a massive loss, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. The Dolphins kick a field goal. 21. I guess they make it 4 scores, so probably they try to kick a field goal. 4th and 14 for the Dolphins. They will have to do a play here before the 2-minute warning. Yeah, this was just an embarrassing showing, man. Just absolutely embarrassing. Riley Patterson will attempt the 53-yard field goal attempt here. It would make it 34-10. Let's see. He boots it, and it is nailed from former Jet quarterback Zach Wilson, former kicker. 34-10. 34-10. There you go. Why not? 34-10 here in this contest. Oh, boy. Wow. Well, the things you wish you didn't see. And now they're showing on the screen the longest active playoff droughts in major professional sports. Here come the New York Jets, folks. Here come the New York Jets. One day, like Tommy said, OG Jet fan, one day before we're dead, well, we will see the playoffs again, but it won't be happening this year, folks. It won't be happening this year. No. I have a little Christmas ornament on my tree. It says, all I want from Santa is a Super Bowl. Maybe next year, Santa. Maybe next year, Santa. Here we are. Jets 2010. I was in high school in 2010. I'm an old man now. That's unbelievable. NY Jets fandom says, Paul, play the song. I need to be cheered up. For the Jets, 2:24 remaining in this game. Brady Cook still in the contest for the Jets. Throws it over the middle and dropped it. Intended. By the way, speaking of former Jets, Ashton Davis involved in that pass breakup. A lot of former Jets. John mentioned the third looked like another drop. Stone Smart, excuse me. I thought that was an 8. Yeah, Stone Smart with the drop. Looks like he's being identified by the officials for perhaps a concussion test. And yes, they're pulling him off the field. So Stone Smart on the drop. Hadn't seen Stone Smart much of the game, and now not going to see him for the rest of it. Stone Smart going over to the blue medical officials. Hey, boy. Hopefully that did make you feel better, NY Jets fan. Hopefully that did make you feel better. You bet, pal. Says, hey, I do feel a little bit better. There you go. Sure. Let's go. Our boy Thomas Schwach. You make it easier for at least me. Thanks, BG. Stay strong, positive. Jets fan for life. Yes, sir. Yep. Brady Cook dropping back. Throws it deep. Adonai Mitchell. Is that in? It's a first down. Nice, Adonai. Okay, sure. Some garbage time action. Let's see that catch again from Adonai Mitchell. Nice. The thing is, I don't get when he drops the easy ones. Then he makes his toe drag tiptoe catch. I don't understand, but it's either here nor there, I guess. But yeah, I like that Brady Cook is playing a little looser now. That's good to see. Hopefully they do that moving forward. The shotgun set, Isaiah Davis to his left. Here we go. 2:13 remaining in this contest. Jets are down 34-10. Just waiting for the fat lady to sing here. Brady Cook throws it out to John Mechie III, who dives forward, does not make the first down, but that will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Jets are set to cut the deficit at some point. The final result is no longer in question, but the Jets can pretty it up here with a touchdown or field goal. Here we go. Yo home saying, just remember, kids, this is a full prevent defense. Yes, I don't know how much there is to read with that, but yes. Yeah, I don't know how much there is to read with whatever happens here at this game. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Frankie saying, we're being compared to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let that sink in. Yeah, well, yep. That's putting from the rough, folks. Putting from the rough. Yep. That it is. All right. There we go. How many people are still watching this thing right now? All right, cool. We still got 300 people in the room. Appreciate you guys. You guys are truly dedicated. God bless. Appreciate that. I know it's been a rough watch, folks. Wish we had more exciting things to talk about. But unfortunately, that's a difficult challenge. A difficult challenge. Yeah. Very much so. But hey, we'll again, we're here with you. Wins and losses all the same with the play-by-play analysis. Yep. Here we are. MFC, let's see if Jasir Taylor could play quarterback. Jasir's inactive for this game, but maybe in the future. Although Cook was decent, I guess. Yeah, his numbers are 13 to 27, 148 passing yards, 1 pick. The pick was terrible. He was sacked 6 times. There was a lot of drops, so his completion percentage could have been a bit more respectable. Adonai Mitchell had some bad drops. John Mechie had some bad drops. Stone Smart had a drop. Like, a lot of people had drops. So his completion percentage could have been a little bit better, but it was an uninspiring performance from Brady Cook, to be candid. Breece Hall had a rough game, 43 yards rushing. They couldn't do anything. Breece Hall he was targeted once in the passing game. That was a screen pass that Brady Cook sailed over his head. Yeah, it was just a discombobulated mess. The Jets did not look prepared. They were not engaged in this game, and that's disconcerting because it seems to be an outlier because AG has done a really good job of making sure all his guys have been ready on a week-to-week basis, but this is incredibly disappointing. It's a division opponent at home. Yeah, it's deflating, man, for sure. Incredibly deflating. And hey, and the Jets hit the road next week. They at Jacksonville, and that'll be a tough challenge. Jacksonville blew the barn doors off the Colts the last time I checked. Isaiah Davis, by the way, gets the first down handoff on 2nd and 1 for fresh set of downs here. Let's see again. The Jets are set to cut into the deficit. It appears at this point they're at the 25-yard line. Brady Cook shotgun set, takes a handoff. Flips it over the left side, threw it over to Jeremy Ruckert. Looked like another drop. Not sure how much of a chance Jeremy had on that one, but it did look like he had a chance. There's a guy dressed up like a gingerbread man. Thank you, with some head nods towards the camera. Candy cane buttons. That's festive. All right, 2nd and 10, 1:39 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Whoa. Okay, they just turned on the lights. Here we go. Someone's wearing a Zach Wilson jersey. What? All right. I guess that's a choice. 2nd and 10, 1:39 remaining here. Dolphins up 34-10. Brady Cook drops back, throws it over the middle. Is that Isaiah Williams? All right. First down. New York Jets are inside the 10-yard line. Here we go. Why not pad the stats a little, I guess? All right. Brady Cook making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage here. 1st and goal, 1:19 remaining. Brady Cook throws it to Adonai Mitchell. And it's intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's okay. He threw it up towards Adonai Mitchell's direction. Yeah, that's a pick. That's a pick, folks. And that will wrap it. Let's take another look at this one. Throws it over. Adonai Mitchell gets some separation, but the throw is right there. One-handed interception. Nice. Wow. All right. One-handed interception by the Dolphins. And no points will be added to this one. That is for certain. Let me adjust. I just saw a notice. Sorry, I didn't update the scoreboard. It's been 34-10, not 31-10. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks, on the graphics. The graphics department here on the program. My apologies. I want that accurate. And the Dolphins are going to knee it out. So the Jets will lose 34-10. Here on this ball game, Zach Wilson gets the victory kneel on the field, and there you have it. Jets lose. They are officially eliminated from the playoffs with this loss. They are officially eliminated from the playoffs with this loss. Dolphins proved to 6-7, winners of 5 of their last 6, winners of 4 in a row. Jets are 3-10, and again, they are eliminated from the playoffs. There you have it. All right, folks, if you'd like to interact with the program, we'll be going to the post-game show here in just a moment. So jump on over to the live link if there's other things you'd like to say about this game. We'll have more to say coming up then. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to our live watch party and play-by-play. We'll have post-game coverage coming for you in just a few.